Hello, people. It's that time. It's that time. So, welcome along, everyone, to my live YouTube stream. My name's Danny C, and let's get down to business for some GR4 Open Lobby Sprint Racing action. I hope everyone is good, and I hope everyone is well. So let's get straight to it then. So what's happening for tonight's menu is that I'm going to be throwing down the GR4 Open Lobby at 7:30 in the UK with 5 minutes practice, 5 minutes qualifying, and yeah, so that should be good. Welcome along, Haydo. Good to see you, my friend. I hope all is well from your end too. Now, you probably wonder why this car is on these skates will be. Now, I'll just tell you a little something, and so what's happening as well is that for tomorrow, I'm going to be participating in the British Touring Car Championship that is run by Mr. Jimmy Codger, who obviously has done so much to contribute to the Captain Colossus racing community. And of course, this is season 3, which is starting tomorrow. And speaking of which, I also have a guest on the mic who will be on the mic with me. So, can we all welcome the man who has made such a contribution, to do so much for the community, and as well as while doing the British Touring Car Championship. Are you there, sir, Mr. Jimmy Codger?
Good evening, Danny. Good evening, chat. Yes, the Codger is in the room. Thank you very much for having me along tonight.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. And I see you've got your Audi all polished and ready for the big off tomorrow. You're far too kind, bigging me up there, Danny. That was a great introduction, mate. But yeah, I won't take up too much time. But yeah, it's taken a lot of work. But as we all know, Danny has equally put in hours and hours of work to create these streams and create racing for everybody. And not only that, he's taken part in every season of the touring cars that I've run, and defending a champion in season 1. He actually won it. Came very close in season 2 despite missing 2 races. So how are you feeling for the new season, Danny? New car, new season?
It's just the same ambition, isn't it? I just want to go in there and then just enjoy myself regardless on the outcome, and that of course about do something a little different, especially with a new car, and it's just brings up a new challenge, which is the exciting part of it, which naturally the first race of the season is the exciting part, as to know who's going to come out on top of it until we find out on the first race of the season. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the challenge of it. So I'm hoping for some close competition. So we shall see who turns up on the occasion. So. And for anybody that's just tuning in, welcome along, Asta Racing. Welcome along to the viewers that are just tuning in. For those that don't know Mr. Jimmy Codger, go and check him out on YouTube, as he's going to be streaming for his perspective and do the commentary as well for his British Touring Car Championship. So go and check that dude out on YouTube. So. That's very much appreciated. Kind words there, Jimmy. So, how you feeling? How you feeling for tonight?
Well, if your community, your followers are they might get sick of the old Codger on the mic, but I've not raced for that long, mainly because I've been doing quite a lot of commentary. But I quite like. I don't mind the Group 4s, so I'll mix it up tonight. So I'll probably I'll do some commentary for you on 2 or 3 of the races. I may race 1, so I'll stay out of everybody's way. I know me limits. Although we've had some good little battles, haven't we? Sometimes, Danny.
Yes, definitely. We had some good battles for sure. And then one for the scrapbooks, and but yeah, so let's get straight into this. Whilst I go into the lobby settings, well, the lobbies of course. So less than 4 minutes until the lobby opens. Okay, so we're gonna start off the the stream with Watkins Glen short. So obviously there's no tyre wear, no fuel consumption rates. So obviously bit of practice, bit of qualifying, and a sprint race as well. So not sure what car to go. I haven't done GR4 for ages, man. So any car is fine, and so it's just a preference really, like as far as I'm aware, as racing. So, but yeah, I've got like a variety of GR4 cars in my collection, and so it's just like one update to another that just like made one car like a good, and then the next update that the other car becomes good. So it's just your preference really at the end of the day. So just enjoy yourself, no matter where you finish. That's all that matters. So but yeah, so I'm looking forward to what is going to be a fun night, and then we'll get into the serious stuff for the next day. So
I'm just looking at the lobbies that are up at the moment, Danny. We've got the SAR community with a practice session at Brands Hatch, so they're jumping at the bit. They're getting some practice in. So I'm gonna try the M4 tonight. I don't know whether it's good or bad. I'm not really bothered, but yeah, I'll race the first one, I think, Danny. So
yeah, why not?
We'll see how we go. Should be good. Yeah, the Group 4s are pretty close, aren't they? They're not. There's not a massive gap between a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
AST Racing, not sure what car to go. I haven't done GR4. Oh, so I'm not on my own then.
No, you're not on your own, so any car is fine, like I say, so...
Oh, and he hasn't raced for a couple of months. Oh, right, so I might have a little race with AST then. So that could be alright, couldn't it?
We've got Ayrton Senna in the chat, so you need to get back
in the chat.
Yeah, this is there's a familiar Formula One racing driver that's in the chat. So welcome along, Ayrton, and I hope all is well from your end too. So by any means, just go into the lobby and have fun. That's because it's a GR4 lobby, if that's your cup of tea, buddy. So we're less than a minute until the lobby opens, of course. Starting off at Watkins Glen short. So yeah, that will. Obviously, likewise, like if you knock somebody off and if it's your fault, then obviously just pull over to one side and give the place back where it's safe to do so. Failing to apply that principle will just not be tolerated, and stay chilled and be easygoing and have fun, regardless. So I have been on iRacing for a while, but it's all just getting too expensive now since AST Racing. Well, it depends what you come across.
So he's not that inexperienced then. Maybe I won't be having a race.
Matty Cake. Matty Cake's another GT7. I seem to remember this game.
It was about making things smoke.
Making things smoke. Well, we shall see what tonight brings. So it's 7:30 in the lobby now. It's 7:30 right now. So the lobby is about to open in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The lobby's open. Right. I'll get the...
I'm in.
So there's you in. I may as well get in the...
Is there any, is it just racing softs, Danny?
It is racing softs. We've got Salpaw, that's Marty in the lobby. Welcome along, my friend. So let's go and say hello to...
I recognise that name, Superpaw. Is that CC Sim?
He's from he races in some of the CC Sim league racing championships. So let's go and say hello to...
I remember Superpaw. I watched Craig's... do you know when he did the muscle cars? The American he did at Watkins.
Something like that.
Brilliant, but he's a really good driver. He's Superpaw, so good things coming from them.
So we've got Ruben in the lobby. So welcome along, buddy. Someone likes Monster. Well, obviously there could only be one person who likes Monster. That's for sure. AST Racing. So there's 5 of us in the lobby. So I'm in the Aston. So obviously there's Delta Bell as well. Well, come along.
Do you know what? I might try that Porsche because that Cayman, I drove it a while ago, so if it's good enough for Super Poor, I might try that. You know, it's pretty stable.
Yeah.
We'll give that. We'll give that. What's the worst that can happen, Danny? Oh, I've got a nice McLaren livery.
Yeah. The 2024 livery, or is it the original livery?
It's not one I've done. I will add that, even though I do quite a lot of liveries. But look at that one, Danny.
Okay.
It's nice.
Are you out on track now?
I will go out on track for you, mate. Yes.
Let's have a look. Nice. So that is the Golf livery that you're running for this one. So I'm going to put the message out now. We've got a few people in the lobby. Quali
filling up nicely, isn't it?
Yep. Quali in. We'll give it 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep. So qualifying in 6 minutes. If it was easier, just call me Astral. I'm also a Ruben. That's good to know. I wasn't really sure that if I've met you like once, but I do appreciate the heads up, Ruben. But yeah, so and this was like when the PSV was still new, so I didn't really want to get rid of it. Fair dues.
Anybody in the chat or in the lobby able to tell me do you need to short shift this car, or is it just
the Porsche?
Rev it out? Yeah.
I've not driven it as much, but I'll be honest with you. So we've got Orbie in the lobby. Welcome along. Nice to see you, my friend. I hope you're well. So no problem. By any means, do what you need to do, and then obviously the 7 people so far, and obviously the lobby will fill up nicely as well.
Sounds good, this Porsche. Sounds nice.
It's good to know for sure.
Have you checked whether people can hear me? It should be fine. It's
hopefully both of you and hopefully you can hear me and James loud and clear. So let me know in the comments if you can hear James as well. Obviously, I checked from my end that I'm all sound on that end, and so just want to let me know in the comments if you can hear James as well. I sound crispy, says Haydo.
Brilliant. I tell you what, this Porsche is a bit of a handful, Danny. I know I've done 2 laps, but it's a bit tail happy.
Yeah. Obviously, we can hear you. Obviously, we can hear you. Well, if that's meant both of us or just me.
Oh, we've got Orbulator in. God, that's a familiar name.
Yeah, that said they'll be in at any moment, so we'll just gotta do what he's gotta do first, and then he'll jump on. So we've got Haydo in, so let's go and say hello to Haydo in the lobby.
Oh, Matty Cake's joined in. Great stuff.
Yeah.
He's got he had a load of problems with his Fanatec wheel, Danny.
Yeah.
And he's got a new wheel. I've not heard of the make before.
Into like Moza, I'm guessing, or something, because I did read something.
I don't know how you. Oh, I don't know whether I can say it. It's CEX.
So I've got Marty going 360, 720, 180 on the straight line.
Well,
I've got
Matty Cake behind me. It was a bit of lag then from Matty Cake, I think. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry about the language. I've just spun. I don't like this. I'm not keen on this car, Danny.
By any means, just enjoy yourself regardless. And so we've got a couple more people joining in also. So we'll get this lap out of the way, and then obviously
the BM a go.
Yeah, the lobbies are filling up nicely, as you can see.
11 in.
GT intro. Say hello to GT intro.
Oh, we got Sir Nomi in. Brilliant.
Yeah, we've got a couple of people in. A couple of familiar names in also. just parking on the runoff for a moment, and then we'll have a gander to see who's in what. And nice to meet you too, GT Intro.
Sorry, Matty. Yeah, the BM, daft it sounds, feels a bit... It doesn't feel as quick as a Porsche, but that's probably better for me, isn't it, Danny?
Your choice, really. So, let's have a gander to see who we got out in what track. So, we've got Matty Cake in the Porsche. And then we've got Broker Lemon in the Aston Martin. We've got Ruben in the Nissan GTR. We've got OMR Cobra in the Bugatti Veyron. We've got Marty in the BMW M4 as well. We've got Zach in the Toyota GT86 as well. So there's James H in the BMW, aka Mr. Jimmy Codger. And we've got Hado in the Ferrari as well. El Bandito.
I forgot about the Ferrari.
The El Bandito is in the Ferrari, yep. So we've got Gareth in the Ferrari as well, so there's 2 Ferraris on the track. Myself, Marty, Delta Bell chilling in the pits as well. Anybody else I missed out? So there's GT Intro in the Genesis. So we've got another person there joining in as well. Welcome along.
Don't start it just yet, Danny. I'm going to change the car.
No problem. Yeah, so there's 14 people in the lobby, so welcome along to Andinho from Brazil. He's in the Rovman's Dodge Viper.
I'm going to go in what you were talking about earlier on. I'm going to go in the Alpha.
Yeah?
Mainly because it's got 4-wheel drive.
Why not? Why not? So there's Andinho in the Rovman's Dodge Viper. Welcome along. So that's very much everyone covered, unless we've got another person or 2 joining in. So we have now, so we've got a full lobby now. So 2 people joining at the same time. We've got Arby and Creed from Italy. So wait for the Italian to fully load up and then say hello to Arby. Well, now that he's in the lobby. So we'll just wait for that's every person in their car. So 6 minutes has gone by. So I'm gonna put the message out. Quali started soon. Good luck, and please leave space. Okay, so 5 minutes quali, and then 5 minutes 5 lap sprint race as well, as we're about to begin qualifying in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. And good luck to you, James,
best of luck, everybody,
as well.
and I'll mute while I'm qualifying, Danny. But just a quick one to add in there. Just remember, it's not a race in quali. So if there's someone quicker than you, if you have an off or someone's quicker than you, keep your eye on your mirrors. And if someone's coming up behind you, you're going to bin your lap, then let them pass. Don't start racing with them, because it just messes up your lap and theirs. That's right, isn't it, Danny?
Rightly so. Rightly so. You heard the words there. So
right,
I'm just going to let these people.
Danny.
Good luck to you, buddy.
Thank you, and to you, Danny. And I will catch you in a bit.
See you on the other side. Let's do the talking on the track. Give myself another 5 seconds. And I'm good to go out. Got the brake balance set to 3. Let's give these tyres a good warm up, as well as the brakes Going to be using the brakes quite a lot on the run up to the chicane. No problem. Get the tyres and brakes nicely warmed up, which I have done. And let's begin the first quali lap of the session and see what I can do. So we're starting to see some quality times coming through. So we've got Matty Cake currently on provisional pole, but it could well change in the 2 minutes plus a bit of added time, the qualifying continuation time. This lap doesn't feel too bad. A 14.4, so half a second off Matty Cake. Nicely tucked in on the apex, and we're starting to see some quality laps improving as the track's ramping up. Could be close. A 1:14.0, so not far off Matty Cake. So this is my last chance now to see if I'm going to snatch pole position off Matty Cake, as he's the only person in the 1 minute 13s. And Hado's not far off me as well, as he's 8 thousandths of a second behind me. Around the final corner, it's going to be close. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that off Matty Cake. Pole position.
Well done, Danny.
Thank you. GG's, everyone.
10th for the Codger.
Nice
Probably
one, buddy.
the safest place.
tailwind turn 1 is bad. Amazing how different 8 Newton meters feels. Yeah, that's the it's just getting the fine details is all it takes, isn't it, as far as I'm aware. That but yeah, that's 16 thousandths of a second ahead of Matty Cake, as he had to settle for second, and I pulled something right out of the bag on the last sector when it mattered.
You did the business, Danny.
Yes, rightly so.
Right, well, I won't put anyone through the misery of me huffing and puffing through the race. I'll mute again through the race and then come back to you, and I'll probably commentate the next one, Danny, for you.
Oh, completely
so best
up to you.
To everybody.
Thanks a lot, and best of luck to you as well. So. Yeah,
I'm not expecting anything.
Well, I don't want to jinx it.
I can have a good race.
I don't want to jinx it, so but let's see how the race pans out. So
it should be good. It should be fun.
After the qualifying has been done, the results are that we've got myself on pole position with Matty Cake in second, Haydo in third, Delta Bell in fourth, El Bandito in fifth, GT Intro in sixth, Ruben in seventh, Marty in eighth. We've got Gareth in at ninth, James H in 10th, Andino in 11th, Broke Lemon in 12th, Zach in 13th, Orbulator in 14th, and OMR Cobra in 15th, and Kareem the Italian in 16th and last. So, we're just about to get the first race underway. So I'm going to put the message out. Have a good race, good luck, and let's have a clean race. And likewise, if you knock somebody off and if it's your fault, then just pull over to one side and give the place back where it's safe to do so. And stay chilled, have fun, and let's get down to business in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, Danny. Catch you on the other side, buddy.
Good luck to you, buddy. Just a reminder, the grid start has got full start on as well. Handbrake or foot brake, whichever you prefer. Good luck, everyone. Matty Cake got off to a decent start there. Just had to slot behind Matty Cake in order to get the slip. A long run up to the chicane. He's going defensive. Saw that coming. Gonna have to back out of that one and fight for another day. Just trying to break the toe, but then not really much between Matty and myself. Call tyres or brakes, just had to bear that in mind. But we're at the end of lap 1. Yellow flags, something's happened. Or is somebody standing there idle? Yeah, I thought somebody would be idle, but Matty Cake's got a half-second penalty for track limits. So we've got Matty in the lead, myself in second. Oh, trying to lift off and escape getting penalised for track limits. So I've got Matty in the lead, myself in second, El Bandito in third, Delta Bell in fourth, GT Intro in fifth, Marty in sixth, Omar Cobra in seventh, and Ruben in eighth after the first lap. Matty's about to serve a half-second penalty for track limits, which he has done. And that's caught me right up the back of him as well. Currently purple of the second sector. Getting closer and closer. I'm not going to send it into the chicane. Much closer than I have been. Come on, Danny, it's Danny C time. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. Oh, I hope I haven't got track limit violation penalty. I got lucky, and Matty's got a half-second penalty for track limits, and he's weaving because he knows that he's feeling the pressure when I put the pressure on him. Bit of drifting through the first corner, but didn't bother me. As he's still leading the race, myself in second, Delta Bell in third, GT Intro in fourth. Bit of a argy-bargy, bit of a battle going off for third. Then Cobra is in fifth, El Bandito in sixth, Marty in seventh, and Hado in eighth. Just trying to keep it within the track limits. And that's the second time that Matty had to serve the half-second penalty for track limits. So we're on the last lap now. And he's got another half-second penalty. That's unlucky for him. And that was just out of the final corner. As we're on the last lap now. Just need to stay within Matty. And I've been so consistent, and I've been measuring the limits of when and when not to push. Bit of a nudge, why not? Although we may be 2.7 seconds ahead of our nearest opponent, who's currently in third. Matty's about to serve the half-second penalty for the third time of this race, and through goes Danny C as he takes the lead going into the second to last corner. Around the final corner, and it's Danny C who takes the win at Watkins Glen. Get it there, Danny. I'll take that. And Matty Caker comes home in second. GG, everyone. Whew.
Oh, that was a bit of a roller coaster, Danny.
Definitely.
I got a 1 second penalty, which did me like a kipper. I went from 10th to 15th or 14th or something, but no, that was good. I enjoyed that. That might drop me back. Yeah, it's dropped me back a place. Delta Bell went wide on the second to last corner. A Moon was unlucky. Right on the last lap, got a half second. And then literally straight after that, I got a half second.
Yeah.
So
Matty's,
it was a good race. That was.
Yeah,
good race.
Definitely. Matty's like, well, what is this like track? Has it changed? Well, not really changes much, but it's just what it is just the line. Like if you go over that white line or yellow line, whatever, on the final corner, then that's where you'll be resulted in the half-second penalty
is that what
for
it
track
is?
limits. Yeah, because I saw that right from my naked eye.
Well, I always cut that corner. I know where I got mine. I got mine going through the bus stop.
Yep. So I was alert, like they had to keep me my right to wheels within the line out of the final corner.
Yeah, AST also said God track limit screwed him as well. So we've got Mr. GT78 from the SIR community in here. Saying,
welcome along, Mr. GT. Good to see you, my friend.
Here to support from SIR. That's good.
Nice to see you, my friend. I hope all is well for your end.
Too far. Yeah, it seems like the track limit penalties were having an effect on quite a few of the people there.
Probably, probably not for some. So
what have you been up to recently, Danny? Racing-wise, have you I caught a glimpse of you? How did you go on in the Nations?
Oh, the nations that obviously finished in the top 8, which is a good little increase of a DR. So felt like the pace for sure. So but yeah, so again, a few congratulations from a couple of people. Say thanks, GG.
So, I'll get my apologies out of the way if I got in the way of anybody. I hope I didn't. I don't think I did. But
yeah. So here's the race results from race 1. We've got myself taking the race win, Matty Cake in 2nd, Cobra in 3rd, GT Intro in 4th, Gareth in 5th, El Bandito in 6th, Marty in 7th, Zach in 8th. We've got Broke Lemon in 9th, Ruben in 10th, James H in 11th, Delta Bell in 12th, Orbulator in 13th, and the Italian was running, but it was idle for too long, and in 14th, and there was only Hado and Andino who were the only people to retire.
Yeah,
from the
Hado
race.
must have had a he was right at the front, and then I caught him. Must have had a big off, but I was having a great little battle with Orbulator. That was funny. Yeah, it was good. Enjoyed that. And Hado got the fastest lap, a 1:13.6.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a good in race trim, isn't it?
It definitely must have been in a tour, I'd imagine. So we're gonna go to for the next track. Where should we go? We're gonna go to Red Bull Ring, the short track.
Red Bull Ring. Oh, the short one.
Yeah, gonna be a bit of an argy-bargy going off, and another one of these tracks that could literally make people feel guilty for exceeding the track limits more often. So save that to in case we get some people coming and going. So Panorama, somebody requested. That's a long track.
Ooh.
That I'll keep that in mind.
It's a great track. Maybe for towards the end. Yeah, it's a good track. I like that. I like that track.
Somebody didn't want a short track, but yeah. So
I don't know whether the short track is too short for these, Danny. Is it?
Obviously,
because the short, at least the Watkins is over a minute, isn't it? 1.25 minutes. I've got a feeling this is it's only 1.7 miles.
Yeah, it's
maybe do the normal one. I don't know. It's up to you. It's your call. But
I have no problem with that. Going into I have no problem doing a long track if needs be. So like the Grand Prix circuit of Red Bull Ring.
Sure. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, so we've got in the chat. So put in the chat then, guys and girls in the chat in the YouTube. Would you prefer the short or long? Just type short or long, or do it in the game. Oh, it's crashed. Give it a minute. It's still working. I don't think it's crashed.
Yeah, I gotta say that it's just that glitch that probably I'm gonna have to refresh the lobby if needs be. So.
Oh, we have got call. Oh, we've got one each for short and long at the moment.
Yeah. He don't mind any. So, but yeah. So.
Just give it a minute, Danny, because I had this.
Yeah.
Because the actual lobby itself is working because the drivers are refreshing.
Yeah, there's some little bit that's left, and then so probably we'll give it a minute or two, and then if it just carries on, then obviously I'm just gonna have to refresh the lobby.
We'll have to. Yeah.
Yeah. So far that we've got a one for long, one for short, and Matty don't mind any. Somebody like Gareth will.
Orbulator says it's dead, Jim.
Dragon Trail Seaside says Gareth.
I think you're better refreshing it, Danny. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah. Refresh your through. Feel free to follow.
Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? There used to be. Do you remember back in the GT Sport days?
I managed to get it in somehow. We finally loaded up somehow. My apologies. My apologies, everyone.
Well.
So.
Oh well, I'll get back in then.
May as well. It's
do you remember in the GT Sport days, there used to be a pit glitch, didn't there, where everyone used to be doing donuts in the pit lane?
We've got Penelope in the lobby. Welcome along. Say hello to Penelope.
It's not dead, Jim, says Overlater.
Yeah, so the lobby's back open. My apologies to everyone. So it's also welcome along to Penelope, who raced with once also. And so the lobby's back open. Like, my apologies, everyone. It's just like one of those things. So are we still? So we're debating whether to go long or short. So obviously I don't mind any. So but if we want to go long, we may as well just go long. So if that's okay with everyone.
Right. Well, I'll spectate this one, Danny, and bit of comms for you.
Yeah.
Let's get the information on my screen.
So I'll put in the chat a bit for good measure.
Do like the sound of that Alpha. It's got to be one of the best sounding cars that they brought out. Love it.
Definitely, that's for sure.
So we got Delta Bell in a really bright mirror finish, Alpha 155, followed by Penelope in the Mercedes SLS. That's a nice livery.
Yep.
In Codger pink, no less, Danny.
Ah, yeah. Let's have a look. Where are you?
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. She's P2 at the moment.
Oh, yeah, I can see. Yeah,
that's Codger pink, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like Codger pink. Yeah, definitely.
Sounds good, doesn't it? Doesn't that Merc sound like the Group 3 car?
Yeah. So
wow. Yeah.
Somebody approves some GP layout. So what we're going to do is that we're going to change it to the longer track. Because seeing as though the longer track seems to be the one. Yep. So apologies for any inconvenience, but by any means, you just got to do what you got to do in it. That's for sure.
So what are you doing? You're changing it, Danny, or is this the short you've got at the moment?
Yeah, it's the short track, and then obviously because it's not really a long track, but the GP layout, isn't it? Because it's one of the shortest tracks in the current Formula One calendar for sure.
Got Matty's out in his Scirocco. I knew that would be a good shout. It is trademark orange and blue liveries.
Yes, yeah. Hopefully that no issues with the lobby loading, so just for a couple of minutes.
Oh yeah, that's the point. Yeah, it shouldn't be once you're in and just changing the layout. Yeah, there we go.
Sound. Okay, so right. I'm gonna get the Alpha out because why not? Why not? So I'm gonna put the message.
Danny is in.
So I'm gonna put the message out to her saying quali starting in. Give it 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, same as before. 5 minutes practice, and then so we'll get some drivers on my screen. Get the race info on. Yeah, so we've got Matty out in the Scirocco in his trademark orange and blue.
Yep.
He does do some really good liveries, does Matty?
Yeah, definitely. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And then we've got Marty in the Audi TT. Which is in the standard livery of
Marty,
Audi.
that's super poor, isn't it? Yeah, that's another good shout. The Audi, looks nice.
Also known as Southpaw as well.
Oh, I see. Right, okay. multiple names.
Yeah, that's because you have the nickname, like which obviously the PSN name's the Southpaw, and then the nickname's Superpaw.
Have a look at Legend. You call him something else, don't you? Have a look at Legend's livery. Lovely Valvoline. He's in the Hurricane, I think.
Let's have a look if that's Gareth in the Lamborghini.
Yeah. What? In the Valvoline livery. That's really nice. That.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see what Orbilators it is. They're in the Lambo as well. Looks like a very fetching livery. That's taken some work. If that's one of their own liveries, that's taken. I can spot a livery that's taken a lot of time.
Yeah. Oh, what else do you want to see?
So we've got intro out in. Oh, that looks very menacing. What car's that?
That is the Genesis G70, which has been.
Do you know what that reminds me of, Danny? You're probably too young to remember this. I'm going to show me age now. This looks like Knight Rider.
Yeah, this is like going back to like so many years, like when Knight Rider was a thing, and
kit.
So the kit car. They call him a kit car.
Yeah.
So
and we've got the GTR out, A Moon.
Yep. So that's Ruben in the Nismo GTR.
Hamza. Oh, that's another McLaren take on the livery. Dark Trace, McLaren sponsor. That's another. The Lambo's popular on this track, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a talked about car, that's for sure. The Lamborghini Hurricane GT4. So we've got
what's Zach in?
Zach
looks like a.
That Zach is in the Toyota GT86. It's the car that he used from the previous race also.
In my streams, Nomi will freely admit that he loves to drift the cars around, as you know, Danny. He loves to slide the cars around. But I tell you what, in that race, at Watkins, he was maybe with him being from the States, maybe it's his home track. But I tell you what, he was giving it what for. He was hard to catch. What's Haydo in?
He's in the pits, so I'm just like getting the lap on the Alpha, just see how that feels, and we'll get qualifying underway.
Do you like the Alpha, Danny? I like it. I liked it in the last race.
I like it.
Planted.
I love the sound of it. I like how it gets off the grid start.
It's rapid off the start, isn't it?
Yeah, you just gotta be very precise with the standing start. That's for sure.
I had we raced the Scirocco, didn't we? Remember that in one of my streams when I did the open lobbies. The Scirocco's are really good. Yeah, it's a good shout. It's stable. I'm not sure what it's like on top end, but that's not really an issue around this circuit, is it?
Just depends really. So obviously, as of like for example, this track that I don't feel too bad in the Alpha, like, but obviously that although there's a few people that like to using whatever they feel like good in, and based on like what the top racers are setting their lap times in, whether it's through daily races or time trials, etc. So there's a lot to try for sure.
It looks like Matty's got his magnet for the penalties turned on again, but this track's notorious for it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty notorious, and then obviously as for this year's Austrian Grand Prix, which obviously took place a couple months ago, which they had to just fix that issue with the track limits, and then obviously have less than that, like compared to the last season where there were 70 odd penalties, warnings or penalties that have been played.
That would make an interesting Grand Prix if they had this penalty system in play. Max wouldn't fare too well, would he? Or Lando. Max forcing Lando out, so yeah. So the times that are going in at the moment are 1:36. Well, Delta Bell did have the quickest lap, but Penelope's just pipped that with a 1:36.2. Yeah. So the Merc's proving to be pretty good, pretty handy round here.
I've not even used that car, but she's showcasing what quality she and the Mercedes has
100%,
as well.
Yeah. You don't get many. You don't see many There's a few, but you don't see many girls racing. There's a few streamers, isn't there, that I've noticed. They're really good, but it's great to see a mix of all genders getting involved. It's great. I love it. It's all about having fun at the end of the day.
You know what it is like about no matter what colour, like what race or what gender that you are, then everybody has the same opportunity to
exactly
to share the same piece of track. So you just want to enjoy it about what you can, regardless.
I tell you what, that'll blind people. Delta Bell's car. If the sun gets hold of that, that's that's properly reflective. That I don't know whether it's a tactic.
Yeah, probably a tactic.
Delta Bell has just gone, has knocked us 3/10 off Penelope's time.
Yeah, we've got Marty we'll just about to take a trip down to the escape road, and obviously
he's got a locked rear wheel. Yeah, he's not having. I think he snapped an axle or something.
Oh, he's just parking next to me. Just wants to say hello.
He is, yeah. I do like that Audi.
Yes.
And we've got Danny's trademark Monster 96, who's just done a teleporting act.
Yeah, just about to get into the flow of things. So there's 16 out of 16 people in the lobby. Once more, thank you very much. And for anybody that's liking the content, hit the like button. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want some open lobby racing as well as some league racing adventures from my end, etc. So, but yeah, so 6 minutes has gone by.
We'll get the quali underway.
Yeah, we will indeed. And so, I'm just going to put the message out. Quali started soon. Good luck. And of course, please leave space.
Yes, that's important.
Yeah, and is it just me or some people lagging a bit? Not sure if it's his Wi-Fi or not. It says AST Racing. So yeah, I think I
did see a little bit earlier on. Not half as bad as it used to be. I've not seen much, to be honest.
Yeah.
Who's AST Racing in the lobby then?
AST Racing, that's Ruben, I think it is. In the Mitsubishi Lancer. No,
that's Legend.
Oh no, it's Nissan GTR. So we'll just get to qualifying underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. So
just remember, this is quali, not the race. So leave yourself a decent gap. Take a leaf out of Danny's book. He waits in the pits. Just get yourself a decent piece of track, because you got the dirty air. And also, if you're getting too close to other people, it's just going to spoil your lap and theirs.
Yeah, of course. Well, just letting these people by, and obviously everything's running smoothly from my end. With there's no lag issues, so obviously.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
No. No.
So who's AST? Did you say then? Did you say it was Legend? Is that Ruben? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. What time did we see in practice? A 1:35 from Delta Bell, I think.
Somewhere like that.
Yeah. So let's see if Penelope and Delta Bell can put the form that they had in practice into quali, because that was a pretty decent time, that.
And let's see if myself, Danny C, can make it to 2 pole positions in a row, and this time in a challenging car.
So we've got Penelope out in front. I'm going to stay on board. Penelope's straight out the gates, obviously intent on getting a decent lap in. So they are a bit bunched up behind. So don't forget, you've also got this tyre physics model now that not quite as realistic as iRacing, but the tyre warming is a thing, as Danny knows. So as Penelope now crosses the line to start first lap, Nicely done. Avoided a penalty. Yeah, that's another bad section. The T1 or T2, whichever you want to call it. But yeah, the Merc looks planted round here.
Definitely need to give that Mercedes a try sometime when I can.
Looks very handy, Danny. Yeah. Even coming out of that tight right-hander, it didn't really break traction too much. So she's just coming down now to the penalty line. Not the penalty line, the tight right-hander at the bottom of the hill. See how she manages this. Yeah, nicely done.
Just about to start the quali lap.
Good stuff. Yeah, very, very tidy lap this up to now.
Long way to go.
Ooh, I tell you what, that was pretty quick through that. You wouldn't call it a chicane, but you call it through the S's. Just coming up to the penultimate corner now, coming down the hill, get it turned in. Just avoid going wide on the left-hand side. One more corner to go. Yeah, this is looking a pretty tidy lap. So let's see what the benchmark is. Not quite as quick as the practice laps. That's a 1:36.6.
Yes, we're starting to see some quali laps coming through as well.
Yep. And Legend AST have picked up a half-second penalty, so that's not going to help their quali lap. So the other thing is, if you've got a penalty and the people are around you, then just pull over to the right off the racing line and serve your penalty. I mean, if you're in free air, it doesn't really matter. We've got is that Sunny Ice? Ooh, that's a nice livery. Oh, we've got another monster livery out, Danny.
I have not even seen much of that.
It's in a Subaru. It's a WRX. Yeah, that looks really nice. Sunny from Switzerland, it looks like. Or is it not? It's not a cross. No, I'm wrong on that flag. Can't quite see it from here. TV's far away.
Got a 37.1 from my end, so it's over to me if I can get into the 36, and Delta Bells with a 135.9.
Hamza's got a penalty in the Alpha, who's not set a lap yet, I don't think, unless they're in 12. No, not set a lap yet. But he's got Matty right next to him. Matty's going to go through. So let's just go on board with Matty and let's see what... oh, you can't see what I'm seeing, but... let's see what sort of lap Matty can put in, because this is his flying lap. He's done a 1:36.6. Ooh, 1:36.1, so he's improved. That's put Matty into third position. So Delta Bell is currently sat in the pits having a cup of tea, I think.
Looks that way.
Confident. Yeah, so Pinella, let's see what the gap is at the top. It's only a 10th, so that's not safe. And we've seen the laps that... I'm just going to quickly have a look at Penelope, see where she's up to on the splits, because this is her final lap now. Can she find 1.5 tenths?
I just got a bit too wide on the second to last corner, but I'll live.
Never mind.
I'll live. But I've got luck. It turns out that I've got lucky that I'm not going to track limit violation penalty, but 7th war to do in the Alpha.
Yep, plenty of room to move from there. So let's have a look at the timings now.
Yeah. And he was in the Alpha as well, the Delta Bell, which is, I think that chrome livery seems to be like playing tactics for some people with the shine.
Is currently purple. She's got 2 corners to go. So if she can get this right, it's not much in purple, but this is going to be a very close. If she can get no penalty there, yes, she's done that. This is going to be a flyer. This. I tell you what, this is going to be close, Danny. Very close.
Very close. Very close.
Come on. Oh, she's done. She's done it
just
by
like
a 10th.
That. Just like that.
Oh, and Sunny has immediately at the death taken it.
Yeah.
Wow.
No problem, AST. No problem, AST.
That was a great lap.
Good to well give us the heads up also.
Just wanted to say I'm Ruben, not the other guy. Cool, thank you, AST. Yeah.
Yep. So and Sonny Lau from out of nowhere, and this was the monster livery that you were talking about. That came out of nowhere. So we've got Sonny Lau in the Subaru taking pole position of Penelope by 0.02 of a second, and we've got Penelope having to settle for second, having given it all, but there's all to play for in the race. And we've got Delta Bell in third, Matty Cake in fourth, Southpaw in fifth, we've got Hado in sixth, myself in seventh, Long in eighth, we've got Zach in ninth, Arbulator in 10th, Ruben in 11th, El Bandit 2 in 12th, Gareth in 13th, and we've got GT in True in 14th as well.
Can anybody in the chat shed any light on what flag that is? I've never seen that flag before.
It's Hong Kong, Sonny Lau and Long.
Excellent. Didn't need the chat then. Danny, excellent stuff.
There you have it, just a bit of a geography there.
Yeah, so... Right, well that was a close qualifying. That was very close.
Yes, indeed, and so I'm going to put the message out. Have a good race, good luck, and let's have a clean race. And so we're about to begin the second race of the evening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get down to business and have fun. Good luck, everyone.
11 watching. I don't know how many likes you got, Danny, but anybody tuning in, don't forget to smash that like button for Danny. And if you've not subbed to this channel, hit the subscribe button, click the notifications, and you'll see when he goes live every week. So
very much appreciated.
It helps Danny out. So let's looking forward to this. Let's get some information on the screen. You ready for this, Danny?
Well, let's get down to business and do the talk of the track, shall we?
So let's see. We've got no false starters. I think we may have one. Ooh, maybe not. There's a couple.
Slice through them. Slice through 3 of them.
So we've got Sonny leading the field straight to T1. Everybody's through cleanly, it looks like. We've got no incidents at T1. Matty's right in the thick of it here in 8th place, but they're all getting a slipstream at the moment. But there's a couple of penalties being picked up, so
including myself, because I had to like
you got one as well, Danny.
Yeah, I had to like a
Hado's got one. Okay, so Hado has got a penalty, so that'll give Hamza the... I don't know, will they serve it this lap or the next lap?
They'll serve it this lap.
Danny, you've got a 1 second penalty. You're going to have a lot of work. You're going to have your work cut out for this now.
I don't mind.
So, let's just go back up to the top. We've got Sonny and Penelope really battling it out here.
Indeed.
It looks like they've cleared the field. And... yeah, but we've got Delta Bell, who was putting in some really, really quick times in practice and quali, so we know they're capable of it. Yeah, it's quite close. The top 4, there's not a lot in between the top 4 at the moment. So we've got Sonny in first place at the moment. We've got Penelope in second, Delta Bell in third, fourth is Long. Is that right? S2000? That's what I can see. But Matty Cake has managed to work his way up from, he was in 8th place, he's now in 5th place.
El Bandito's coming back at him, but he's got a half-second penalty for track limits as well.
But Hamza's got a half... yeah, so he's going for the move here. He's going... Matty's giving him space, but he's backed out of it. But Danny is coming through on the pair of them. He's seen the opportunity.
Indeed,
so
right.
Danny's got the move done on Hamza, so that's put Danny into 6th place now, so...
right behind Matty Cake.
Yeah, Matty will know. He's got Danny in his mirrors. So Danny's having a sniff now. He's having a look. He's letting Matty know he's there. But Matty's wise to this. Matty's a cool customer. This will be a tough pass. He's very fair, is Matty. It's normally a mistake on his part when you get past him. He's very fair in his defence, but he's quick. But this should be a good battle for you, Danny. You're looking forward to this one?
Indeed. Just need to get my elbows out.
So we've got the Martini Alfa Romeo behind you two of Hamza, who's going to serve a half-second penalty on this lap, so that will give Haydo. Haydo doesn't really need to do anything at the moment. He's got a pretty decent gap behind him, so he's going to get a. That'll put Haydo into 7th place. So it'll leave Hamza vulnerable. That was great to see. Hamza's pulling over to the right-hand side off the racing line to serve the penalty, but he's got the slipstream straight back off Haydo. So that might be a penalty. That was pretty wide coming into the penultimate corner. Let's see if they got away with it. I think they have. No, you see both of them went really wide. I think that was the overspeed, so now they've both got a penalty, although Hamza's got a second penalty. That doesn't seem fair. He didn't go any wider than Haydo, and he's got a second. Haydo's got a half second. So we'll go back down the grid. We've got Nomi out in the Toyota, but Intro 666, I think that's Croatia or Poland, has got a penalty in front of them. So
Czech Republic. GT Intro. Czech Republic.
I was close. So we've got 10th, 11th and 12th really close here. So we've got Ruben in 12th place, so right on the back of A Moon in the GTR. So it's oh, he's got a nice move done there. A Moon went a little bit wide. You could see Ruben there. So we've got the Alfa Romeo Super Poor coming. He's pulled a lovely move there on A Moon as well. So maybe he's got dirty tyres. Oh yeah, A Moon's just picked up a half-second penalty just before. That's that sharp right-hander at the bottom of the hill. So let's just go back up to the top of the grid at the moment. We'll see Matty Cake has now got himself up into 4th place. He's just outside the slipstream of Long, but he's got Delta Bell right on the back end. So they're coming this. Is Delta Bell going to have a look now? They're definitely close enough. So Matty's got to attack and defend here. So this Alpha's definitely got the legs. I think Delta Bell's going to have a look down here, down this straight. So if they can hold the inside line, that gives them the advantage for this tight right-hander. But Matty's managed to defend that and keep the Delta Bell at bay for a moment. But yeah, they're not giving up. But that must be... I tell you what, this is a close battle. You can see this happening right in front of you, Danny, but Delta Bell has just picked up a half-second penalty.
Yeah, that's
going to be...
a slap in the wrist for sure.
Yeah, but it didn't look too wayward from where I was looking, but maybe you saw a different picture, Danny.
Just as fine margins, it's all it takes of it just to go over that piece of track.
That'll give you 5th place.
Just need to chain those corners together.
But you're not going to be... Delta Bell's going to be right on your back end even after the penalty, as we see Matt... let's have a look at this now. So Delta Bell's pulling over to the right. Brilliant racecraft. So can Danny get the move done here? But no.
Maybe not. Around the outside.
He's outside. Let's see, Danny. Oh, great respect shown by these two Alphas. What a move. That was great.
I'll take a P5 of it regardless, but I've got Delta Bell giving up this one.
So Matty Cake is right on the back of Long now, and Long is in the... he's in the Subaru. Oh, is it the Alpha? It's a bright orange Alpha, I think.
It looks like a bright orange Alpha.
It is, yeah. So Matty is right in the slipstream of that. He's only half a second behind, but Penelope has pulled out. The top two have pulled out. They're 4 seconds clear, just under 4 seconds clear. But
yeah,
Penelope
they're just walking it. They're just walking it. The top two.
Right on the back of Sonny here.
I can see that only just.
Final lap. I'm just going to stay with the top two and to see if Penelope can pull. But Sonny has led the race from pole to the finish. Can they hold it? Can they hold it all race and have pole position, clean race, and a win? Let's see. But there's nothing. There's literally a cigarette paper between these two. But there's great respect shown between them. There's no silly moves being made. This is the last chance for Penelope now. Definitely close enough, but wow, this is very, very close racing. But it's just it's gonna be close. Yeah, great racing between the two of them. That was fantastic. Sometimes it's better to look at the bigger picture, Danny. I'm sure you'll agree. Like you said earlier, you'll take a 5th place. Sometimes a 2nd is better than going for a silly move to get the win and then not finishing the race at all. That was a great race, great little battle to watch. That, yeah. Put that in your notes, Danny. The Mercedes.
Yes, indeed, and GG's everyone for taking part. Obviously, from my end, that I had to fend off Delta Bell by a couple of attempts as he was right behind me the whole time, and so well done everyone for taking part on this one. So obviously got the 3-star roulette ticket, which is better than nothing. Have you done enough miles for the day? So grab the replays of it if you want them. So I'm going to run through the race results as we've got Sunny Lau taking the win, having fended off Penelope, who has to settle for 2nd, as she finished it off with her fastest lap to her name. We've got Long in 3rd, we've got Matty Cake in 4th, myself in 5th, Delta Belt in 6th, GT Intro in 7th, Hado in 8th, we've got Zach in 9th, we've got El Bandito in 10th, Marty in 11th, Orbulator in 12th, Ruben in 13th, and Gareth in 14th. So gonna put the message out. Next track loading. So
yeah, we've got the high fives in the chat now from Sunny and Penelope. That was a fantastic battle to watch. Absolutely, so loads of respect. Yeah, it's great. It's great watch. It's great viewing that. Definitely.
That's
what we like to see on the channel, isn't it, Danny?
Yes, and
just people having fun, showing respect, and just having a look at just seeing the bigger picture, not the immediate situation in front of you. Because I think if one of those had gone for a move, I don't think it wouldn't have ended well. I don't think.
So we're gonna go off to somebody mentioned Mount Panorama, so that's a long track, and so we'll do Brands Hatch GP for the next race. Let's have a look if I can find it. There it is. Brands Hatch GP. Save the settings in case we get some people joining.
Well, you've got a good full lobby still, Danny. That's great stuff.
So Matty says, well, he's definitely lost half a second because the chat limits are just terrible. And Ruben also was saying that AST, aka AST Racing, it was awful there, and hopefully that he can bounce back. So, but yeah, by any means, just continue to enjoy it regardless. And yeah, so
every time I've driven that Lambo, it's wanted to kill you. Honestly, you go around the corner, you get too throttle happy, and it's wanted to kill you. But fair play for racing that at Red Bull. I mean, it was a popular car on there. Brands Hatch. Is there any reason why you've chosen this circuit, Danny?
This is just the the start of what's to come, isn't it? With what tomorrow has to offer.
It wouldn't be a little bit of practice for you for tomorrow, would it? By any chance?
It's nothing personal. Nothing personal. It's just this one of the home tracks for Brits to have this track icon on the game, of course, and so I'm going to put the message out. Quali in 5 minutes, of course. 5 minutes practice.
Yeah, Matty seemed to. He seemed to be. Matty wasn't on his own for the penalties. There was a lot getting penalties. You can see yourself included, Danny, and yeah, there was a lot getting penalties at Red Bull. Matty's saying no, he's out of practice. Well, yeah, he's not had a wheel for a while. He's a true wheel racer, is Matty. He could have got on the pad, but I can't see Matty racing on the pad.
I have no issue running both of them.
I know. I don't know how you do it.
It's just driver instincts.
What have you compared any of your lap times, Danny? I was going to ask you this.
Yes.
how do you how are you finding yourself now on? Let's just say I'm just going to use a track that I know that you're very. Let's just say Nürburgring, for example, GP. Let's just say you did a 1 minute, I don't know, 55 on the pad. Where would you expect, or where have you been? Where were you with the wheel, and how far off the pad time are you? Because we all know that it can have a little bit of an advantage, and you can correct a slide a little bit easier. Are you there or thereabouts with the wheel now, or? I'm
not too bad, to say the least at times, because when you're in the wheel setup, then you get the exact feel to how you like your driving inputs, and so it's like when I'm running when I'm on the pad, I use a different perspective, which is the chase cam, which is that sort of setup. But when I'm on the wheel, I go into TV pod also, which obviously that, of course, it just gives me like a different perspective, just to get the feel of the the track, etc., etc. So, but yeah, so I'm not too bad on the wheel, seeing as though I've been on the wheel. I've got like a slightly lighter setting in terms of force feedback. So obviously, just gets a bit more rotation, and when you the higher feedback, the higher the force feedback of it, the more strength you're going to need also. And but yeah, so no problem, Morby, no problem at all. And
look at the chat. Apparently, Lord Genghis says I've fixed something for him. Not quite sure what I've fixed.
Yeah, so we've got Matakeka, who was mentioned. He's out to practice. Okay, so he's out to practice. But we've got the Italian member who's obviously in the Mustang, of course. Yeah, so when I was at Watkins Glen, for example, then obviously that was the sort of track where I did as of like from the other day that I was doing a 42.8 with the because like evening time or something, a 42.8 on the controller, whereas on the wheel in the afternoon time I did a 43 something, so like the mid 43 on the wheel. So and that, of course, there's not really much between the pad time and the wheel time. So obviously it's just because this is a Logitech G923, which of course it's like the entry level. I got this directly from Curry's PC World, along with the Playseat Challenge rig, which I also got mounted on as well. So it's still be those jobs.
Back in 2 seconds, Danny. Won't be a sec. I'm just going to mute for a sec.
No problem. So yeah, we've got Scooby not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. So let's have a gander to see who we got out on the track. So we've got Maticake in the Nismo GTR, and we've got Penelope in the Mercedes, sticking with the SLS, and we've got Marty in the Renault Megane. We've got El Bandito in the Mercedes as well. We've got Sunny Lau sticking with the Subaru in the Monster livery. We've got Ruben in the Ferrari. We've got Delta Bell in the Silver Chrome Audi TT. So we've got the Italian in the Ford Mustang. We've got Gareth in the Mazda. And we've got Geordie in the Aston Martin. And there's myself, Ado, GT Intro, Long chilling in the pits. So yeah, so we've got 15 people in the lobby. So thank you very much for sticking by, and James, of course, as well. Should be back at any moment. So 5 minutes has gone by, so I'm about to put the message out. Quali started soon. good luck. And of course, please leave the space. Okay, so 5 minutes has gone by as we're about to begin the qualifying in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone.
Hello, I'm back.
Nice one, and
Right.
so we're just about to let these cars by as 5 minutes of qualification is underway.
Good stuff.
So wasn't really sure if you're racing this one or not, but obviously
No. I'll commentate this one.
no problem.
Little fun fact here. Me and Captain, as they're coming through Druids here, we were sat under a tree watching I was at the Super Touring Power.
Yeah.
2 back in July or June, and I mislaid my. I dropped something out of my rucksack, pouch of tobacco, and the next morning it was still there. So there is faith in human society, because people. One of the camera guys said, "Oh, I thought that was rubbish." So it was. That was a great weekend we spent with the Captain.
Yeah,
Down here, it's a cracking track. This is. I love this track.
Yeah, definitely, and it's the home of the British touring cars, which is,
It is, correct.
Which of course, it's the tradition that the British touring cars that want to keep that going, like especially that with a lot of challenges have been decided like in so many occasions, and especially from the very beginning as well.
Oh, there's been some brilliant battles here. As we see, I'm just watching Super Paul going round at the moment in one of my favourite Group 4s. I don't drive them very much, but the Megane, yeah, he's warming, as we see him warming his tyres. Yeah, but the Megane, I think I don't know, I just like that it's very nimble.
Yes.
But it might be... I'm not sure if it'll be vulnerable on the run down to clearways. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to find out, as just allowing myself all the time and space I need, keep the tyres into optimum temperature as well as the brakes, and I'm off around the final corner to begin my first quality lap of this session.
Well, let's go on board with you. Let me get some information on the screen, Danny, and we'll just watch your lap. Where are you? As you see, oh, he's in the Subaru. His daddy comes around Paddock Hill Bend there, kicking up a bit of dust. Heading down now into a heavy braking zone, into Druids now. Keeps it under control. Another bit of a tight braking coming. It's a bit of a fast corner. This going running using the bank on the outside of Graham Hill Bend here. Through Surtees at the top. This is a tricky bend, this, Danny. Coming through Surtees. Nicely done. Coming down this straight now, you've got you've got a complex here of 3 pretty fast right-hand bends. But there's a penalty here, Danny, on one of them, I think, the middle one. Goes through Dingledale. This one, if you take too much of the curb on the inside, I think you can pick a penalty up. Oh, as you see, are you testing the suspension, Danny?
Obviously, because I have to.
Yeah, good stuff. As he's just got it on the grass. Can he keep it into there? He can now. Can he get a good exit here onto clearways? He's got one corner to go, coming up to Clark Curve, and then he's on the home straight, on the Brabham straight. Nicely done. Let's see. Oh, he can run wide there. Let's see what lap Danny can put in. So Danny crosses the line with a 1:30.2. That's a belting lap.
I'll take it, regardless.
Take it, yeah. So we've got Penelope again with a 1:29.4. So you've got 8 tenths to find.
I'll
and
find a
Sonny
way.
is up there in third place. We got Intro from the last race, who's pretty much, well, looking at this, they've done the same time. Because, yeah, look at that, six tenths between that, and that's incredible.
I'm purple on this sector as well, of 3 tenths up on the purple.
Good stuff. We've got Sonny, also. So we've got 2 monster livery WRXs out this afternoon, Danny, at Brands.
Mm-hmm.
Penelope staying in the Mercedes.
Come on.
128.9 from
Track's
Penelope.
ramping up. Track evolution, that's why.
Wow. So we've got Cryptic setting a Super Poor has just got in. Matty Cake has just fired in a 128.8. What a lap from Matty. That's the GT 516, is that?
It's the
Or
GT.
GTR.
Oh no, why me, Michael? Lost it on the final corner. I was purple on that point, but I felt so awesome until that last corner. Well, I thought we were going to save
Matty
it, and then
the GTR 128.8. That's a belting lap. So this is going to be the final lap. So Penelope's in the pits. Super Poor needs to find 3 tenths. I'll just stay on board with Super Poor in the Megane. I think that's a good shout round here. I thought it would be. So rounding, coming through Dingledale now. And someone getting off the Legend. That's brilliant from Ruben, getting off the racing line there. Super Poor just gets it on the grass. Is that going to give him dirty tyres? I don't think he's got a penalty. So this is going to be very close. Let's see if Super Poor can, or has he backed out? Because I think Matty Cake's just gone in for it. I think he's backed out. Yeah. Matty Cake has improved again by 8 tenths, 800ths, with a 128.8. What a lap! That's a great lap from Matty. And look at the top 4. Wow, I'll let you run through the results, Danny. I'll just grab a quick drink, won't be a second.
no problem. So we've got Matty Cake on pole position with 128.8, along with Penelope, who has to settle for second, as she too has a 128.9. And then we've got Marty in third, Delta Bell in fourth. We've got Sonny Lau in fifth, GT Intro in sixth, myself in seventh, the Italian in eighth. We've got El Bandito in ninth, Long in 10th, Ruben in 11th, Haydo in 12th, Geordie in 13th, and Gareth rounding out the order in 14th. So I've got somebody joining. So I'm going to put the message out.
Mr. Von Lanthen. A friend of mine from the old days, from GT Sport days.
Have a good race, good luck. And of course, let's have a good clean race as well. And let's get to race 3 on the way. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Room's being prepared. Hopefully no issues this time.
No, I think it's because maybe it's Mr. Von Lanthen, whoever joined last.
Yeah.
If they tell him to jump in a car, I think it's because they've not entered.
No, they're not entered, then obviously he's in the lobby for real properly now, so shouldn't be an issue. Then I can't get going.
Try it again.
No issue. No, it's just the same issue. Somebody's
right.
joining, so maybe if
that might be.
Yeah, it was just like popping up and screen that we had somebody who was loaded in also. So let's see if I can try again once more. Matty requested kick.
If not, you're gonna have to kick. You're gonna have to kick if you can't get it going this time.
Yeah, so we've got a full lobby, so don't take it too personally. If that really is the case, just kicking.
I'll just put a message up. I'll just put apologies, and then you can carry on with it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you can kick them now, and then that should get it going.
And we had another person also, and you know, so don't take it too hard.
No. Well, Mr. Von Lenthen has left. Right. So try that again now.
Only one person. So that, of course, if
hopefully.
And we had another person also, so that's 2 people out. Obviously, same issue.
Yeah, that Orb King. So if you just kick Orb King, and that should be fine.
Yeah. Don't take it too hard, because that's probably the only way to fix it.
Hopefully.
They're still trying to join then. Who's trying to join? There's just nobody else.
Well, start it. Yeah. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I can't even start it because, well, some people are just trying to internalize it. There's nobody installing.
Go into the results. I'll take a screenshot of the results, Danny.
Alright. This is...
2 seconds. I'll take a screenshot of the results. Right. Just put restart, just put bugged, and then do a manual grid. I'll talk you through it, and then we'll set the grid. Let's grab my phone. I'll do that for you, mate.
Yeah, have you got the screenshot, buddy?
Yeah, I've got them, yeah.
Alright, sound. So I'm going to end the race, and so we'll go from there.
Yeah, end the race. Right, so now change. Go into this lobby settings.
Yep. Change it to
practice race.
Yeah. And
then set by host. On the right hand side at the top.
I had to make a slight alteration there, and then so
you got it on practice race set by host. Okay, so
yeah, sorted. So that should fix the issue. So welcome along, Indian Stig. Nice to see you, my friend. I hope you're well, and I hope all is well from your end too. So for anybody that doesn't know Indian Stig Racing, go and check him out on YouTube as he throws down lobbies, including some GT3 lobbies, as well as the GT World Series Nations and manufacturers couple practice lobbies, as well as the daily races, whatever, and the content that he puts on his YouTube channel. So go and check out Indian Stig Racing on YouTube. So please tick on the.
You need to kick out ones. Oh no, they've left. Grass. What's it called? Gasserot. You need to kick that one. And then Poon at the bottom. So it's filling back up. That's great. So that's everybody in now. That's fine. Right. So go back into your event settings, Danny.
Yeah, so hopefully that should fix the issue, because we've got a few people that are still internalising as well. Long and Gareth.
Yeah. The Chucko you need to kick out.
Oh, they'll be at the back. They'll be at the back.
Okay then. Right. Okay. So go into your crown then. Go into your host settings.
No problem there, Indian Stig. No problem at all. So so we'll just hopefully Gareth gets in the. Gets in all right. So
right, it's full now. So click that.
Okay.
Grid. Right. Okay. So you've got Matty Cake took pole.
Yep.
You've got that, have you?
1 second. There is Matty. Yep.
Matty. Penelope was in second.
Yep. Where is she? Well, she was here. She was here, but she's not on.
She's not in?
Nope.
Oh, she's not in the room now either. Okay, so we've got Super Poor took third, so maybe put Super Poor in second then.
Yep.
Delta Bell in third.
Where is Delta Bell? There he is.
Delta Bell not in either. Yeah?
Yep. Delta Bell in third.
Sunny
in fourth.
Yeah, Sunny in fourth. Intro 66, treble six, if they're in. Yeah, they're in.
Yep.
Sixth.
put him
where
in
you up to?
put him in 5th. So myself in 6th because I qualified 7th. So that's
Cryptic in 7th.
Yeah. And then who else?
Hang on. Right. Then it's Hamza.
Hamza. Where is Hamza?
I'll just read out the order, and then you put
No,
them where you are.
no sign of
on the grid. Yeah.
No sign of Hamza. Oh,
Hamza's in now.
El Bandito. Yeah, my apologies.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Then it's S2000, which I think is all I can see on the screen.
Yep.
Which is the orange Alpha.
Yeah. In 9th.
Then it's A Moon.
A Moon. Now Penelope's left, so that's
right.
Yep. So
then it's Hado.
Hado in 11th. Oh, God.
Then it's Lord Genghis, and then Legend.
Yeah. So those names you mentioned that are not on there. Obviously, that they've got Poon, we've got Gesrup, and we've got Chuko who just joined in, so they'll start at the back.
Just start at the back.
Yeah.
That's
so
fine. So apply that.
Yeah. So they're at the back anyway. So we're going to put the message out.
You should be able to get the race going now.
And good luck. So hopefully.
Apologies for the delays, everybody. But
my apologies also. My apologies from my end. It's just one of those things that cannot do much. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. We've got going. We're up and running. At last.
Yes. Here we go.
Apologies once more for the inconvenience. That's
alright, I'm sure everybody understands.
Yeah, it's just probably one of the issues that cannot be fixed. But who knows? Who knows what goes off behind the scenes?
So, it's Matty Cake and Super Poor on the front row of the grid. So let's see who gets the better start. Remember, it's false start. Check. And it's go. It looks like Matty's got a good start off the line in the Scirocco. But Super Poor is in that McGann. That's a rocket off there. So coming through Paddock Bend now. Can't see anybody going in the gravel. So Matty leads a pack straight into Druids here for the first time. Well done, everybody. That's not an easy start on this track, especially with the gravel on the run-off side. As we see Super Poor going a bit wide.
I've lost it.
Danny has taken a spill just coming out of Graham Hill Bend. So that's given Matty a little bit of breathing space. He's got Sonny for company now, so Super Poor must have had a little bit of coming together there. Saw him go on the grass.
Yeah, I'm going to say that felt like a synchronised sliding out of the Graham Hill Bend.
So we all know how fast Sonny is, so Matty will be aware of that as well, so Matty will just get his head down hopefully now, but Sonny's been really quick all through every race up to now tonight. So we've got intro 666 from the Czech Republic, and Super Poor has got back into 4th place after that spill. He's right behind Knight Rider.
Somebody had a spin in front of me, so that's the Spaniard who's
I've not seen that one.
Yep, just making my way up the field now.
Delta Bell is in a mirrored car now, so right behind Super Poor. So there's a bit of a gap between 2nd and 3rd at the moment. There's a 1.3 second gap. So yeah, but Matty has managed to pull out a 1.4 second gap, which is not safe here by any means, but we all know what Matty's capable of. If he can get a decent gap, it looks like he's got to grips with his new wheel, which is a good thing to see. There's let's have a look now. It's very close as someone takes a spill in the background. Is that Cryptic?
That's
taking a spill coming out of Graham Hill
who's
Bend.
had a spinner out at the Graham Hill Bend.
Oh, no, it's not Cryptic, so it's my mistake.
I'm just behind Ruben as well, as I'm catching him thick and fast.
So we've got Hado in 9th place at the moment, right behind Poon in the Toyota. So he's going for a move here. Can he get it? Nice clean move. That was great to see as they're coming through Hawthorns now, up to Dingledell. Got two fast right-handers here. You've got to make sure they don't pick up a penalty here. You can take a lot of the curb. There's a lot of defending going on here as they're coming through that not penultimate corner. They're coming down Derek Minter straight into clearways. So Haydo's defending like mad now, coming through Clark Curve. I tell you what, this is great racing up and down the grid, Danny. Really good racing.
Making up some places
Hamza,
as they're going along.
Yeah, Hamza's taken, he's gone a little bit wide coming into Paddock Hill Bend.
El Bandito had a spinner in the Mercedes, so that puts me into 10th.
But Superpoor has dropped a position now to Delta Bell, who's made their way up into 4th place. Got 2 seconds to 3rd place. 2 laps to go. So let's just see what it's like at the top at the moment. So we've got Sonny's now got a just a 2-second gap to 3rd place. Matty is under real pressure here from Sonny. He's managed to pull in. Matty may have had an issue here. He's lost nearly a second. So Sonny is putting Matty right under pressure here. So I'm just going to stay with this for a minute because he's closing right up on Matty. So it's GTR versus Subaru. As we see, Matty has just done a personal best on that sector. But it looks like Sonny's really pulling it in now. He's managed to keep it about half a second gap. So let's just see what the speed difference is here as they come through Paddock Hill Bend now. It's about keeping this nice and tidy through here, being patient. And they both survived that as we see. Oh, Sonny for a late move there. That was pretty close racing there. As Sonny's gone for a move into Druids.
My apologies, buddy. There you go. Go.
Sonny's taken the lead. That was pretty fair. I mean, it was a bit of a late move, but it wasn't a dive bomb. But Matty's got 2 laps. He's got this, and the next lap there's only a 10th, 2 tenths between them. As Matty goes for a move, he's looking there. He's putting Sonny right under pressure here. So can Matty get anything done through Dingle Dell? As we see, you can hear Danny in the background. Let's see what Danny's huffing and puffing here.
Yeah, it's not really like the best of times through the first sector. Because what happened was that I had a little tap on with someone, but I had to concede give some space, and obviously did great to give the.
Did you have a little bit of a heavy right foot, Danny?
Probably. Yeah, just I tried to do a switcheroo, I went down onto the Paddock Hill Bend, and then obviously it didn't quite work out, so then I had to concede the space. So
we've got a good little battle here between Cryptic in 7th and Poon in 8th.
Dirty tyres have done me.
That's Genesis, it's the Mustang versus the Toyota. So Haydo is in a bit of a lonely race at the moment in 6th place. He's got a 5-second gap ahead of him to Superpoor in 5th. A-Moon has left the room. Oh, no way. I wonder if they've had a problem.
He said on the chat that he feels too tired, and so
I'm just going to go up to the top. As we see Sonny going for a move into Graham Hill Bend. Oh, and he's lost a Matty's. I think Sonny should pull over and give the place back there. That wasn't really... I think they sent Matty off wide there. That wasn't really fair on Matty.
Go get the replay saved and have a look at that to me on time.
Sonny lost it. I think he lost it as they were side by side. Which Matty came off worse with that, so it was a little bit unfair on Matty. So we've got Intro in 2nd place now with Delta Bell 2 seconds behind in the Audi. No
problem, Ruben. Thanks very much for joining, and very much appreciated, and may you have a good one.
Yeah, we've got message in the chat from Matty. I saw that, Matty. That was Yeah, it was side by side, but then he lost it on the inside of Graham Hill Bend and sort of sent you off spinning. So yeah, we caught that, Matty. Don't worry about that, mate. That was very unlucky.
Yeah, if that really was deliberate, then it'll just be a simple.
I don't think it was deliberate.
No.
It's not that. He went for a move pretty much as Matty had the apex, and sort of they were side by side. And then he got on the power too early, halfway round Graham Hill Bend, or Surtees, and basically tapped Matty and sent. You've got to be careful there. Matty went wide there, so yeah, a bit of a bad luck for Matty.
No problem, Ruben. No problem at all.
Stick in the stream for a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So not the best of races on my end.
A bit of a frantic race for you, Danny, that one.
Obviously, just conceded to some places, trying to make up, and then just trying to make up like for what I've lost in quali, but don't really matter to me. In a fun race, not even a league race or a daily race or anything like that. Just a fun open lobby race, and just showing the respect regardless, and best I can. But replay saved him, and replay saved by any means, and so we got Sunny Lau taking the win. Got Intro taking second. We've got Delta Bell in third. Marty in fourth. Hado in fifth. We've got Poon in sixth. We've got the Italian in seventh. Old Drift in eighth. We've got El Bandito in ninth. Long in 10th. Myself in 11th. Gareth in 12th. We've got the Spaniard in 13th. And only Matty Cake and Ruben, the only drivers to retire from the race.
I made two really stupid mistakes, says Cryptic in the game chat. But it's easily done on that track, Cryptic.
So I'll put the message out next track loading, and Marty's left the room. And if that's you done, Marty, thanks very much for joining, and very much appreciated. And may you have a great evening, and I'll catch you on the next one. So I'm just about to.
We've got the apologies from Sonny in the chat anyway, in the game chat, so I think...
Yeah, it's all good.
Well that ends.
All's well at the end, so obviously a bit of respect like a bit in the end, which is how it should be, really.
Good to see. It's good to see.
How it should be, just good to see for sure. And then so, where should we go next?
Where are we going, Danny?
Somewhere familiar, I'm guessing. We're not done Goodwood, so we may as well try Goodwood.
No, not in the Group 4s. It's not great in the Group 4s.
No,
it's a bit of a two... Oh, what about Interlagos, Danny?
Not done Interlagos in ages, so I may as well just do that.
That'll be pretty good in the Group 4s. I know, because Craig over at CC Sim did the... You were in the Lambos in the Group 4s, weren't you? So
it was the Aston Martins. It was the Aston Martins,
that's right.
Like when we were doing the Super League at the time.
Yeah, this should be a good track for these.
So we'll just get another race or two in, and so which we're open.
I might race this one, Danny.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, it might be. I'll have to make a move after this one, but I don't know. I'm gonna go in the McGann, irrespective of where I'm not. But I quite like the McGann. Yeah, why not? I'll race this one.
Yeah. So we've got a full lobby as well, 16 out of 16. Thank you very much for those that continue to play and those that took part as well. And anybody liking the content, hit the like button. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe if you like the content as well. So I'm gonna put the message out. Quali.
I'm not gonna quali. I'm not gonna take part in quali, Danny. I'll start from the back.
No problem.
I'm out in me Williams Cannon livery in the McGann. So I'm just gonna mute for a second. Back in a minute, Danny.
No problem. May as well just get the Lambo out. Why not? So let's see how the Lambo feels around Interlagos, having not raced at this track for quite a bit, especially the GR4s.
Right, back Danny. Right, let's get this Megane on track. I like this track. I'm not the quickest at it, but I like this car.
And there's some that are out in the Honda NSX, some in the different ones, and so really intriguing to see how the Lambo performs at Interlagos. So, so I'll get this one lap in, and yeah. So,
have you used the Megane, Danny?
Yeah, I've used it. Used the Megane well, plenty enough occasions, and then. Although that it might not be like the best like on the straight to my liking for the long straights, but it's pretty good in some short, simple, nimble circuits like the Scuba circuit, for example, where it's so good around here.
It's good around here.
We shall see, indeed. We shall see then. I've not even used that car like around this track, I don't think, but I might be wrong if a certain memory pops up in my head because I've having raced at this track loads of times in various cars, etc.
You'll like this livery, Danny.
Yeah, I'm just currently at the middle of Sector 2 and just behind the Italian as he's sticking with the Ford Mustang. Purple in this sector. So not far off the Spaniard, as I'm 2 tenths behind the Spaniard. So let's see what you're up to, Jimmy. Okay, so there is there's James in the Williams Renault livery from the late 80s and the early 90s, which of course it's a very good looking livery, but I'll be honest, and to see with the number 75 of it, you've got to, because it's your race number, as you thought.
Correct.
why not have that out for once in a while? So we've got James H. And for those that don't know Mr. Jimmy Codger, they go and check him out on YouTube, as he's got a British Touring, as he's running the British Touring Car Championship, which is starting tomorrow evening at 7:15 p.m. in the UK, and he'll be doing some commentary as well, and I'll be doing some racing from my perspective as well, as I'll be going live as well. So go and check this dude out and on YouTube for if there's any British touring car enthusiasts out there. So we've got Jabri.
Are you streaming it again from your perspective, Danny?
May as well.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah.
So we've got Gabriel in the Toyota Supra. We've got Gareth in the Lamborghini, Valvoline Lamborghini, I should say, as well, as he's sticking with that car. We've got Matty Cake in the Aston Martin. We've got Aldrift in the Alfa Romeo. Aussie Rooster in the Honda NSX. We've got Louis Defrost in the Honda NSX. We've got El Bandito in 8th. El Bandito's in the Nissan Silvia. If there's a free space like for that touring car, I'll be trying to jump on that. Well, obviously it's Discord entry there, so obviously that the details have been put out on the Captain Colossus Racing Discord channel for for what you need, like a specific car with the requirements, and then obviously you're gonna have to we'll choose the certain livery also and go with that. Unless if it's for reserves.
Why don't you pin the? Can you do it? Well, before quali, pin the Discord channel to your YouTube chat, Danny.
No problem at all.
You can do that, can't you? You know how to do that, don't you?
Should do. Just go into a certain YouTube channel and then.
Well, if you go to the Discord, click on the main chat, click on the link, copy link, paste it in as a message in your chat, and then you'll get 3 dots on the right hand side of it once you've sent it, and then it'll say pin in the menu in the drop down.
Wait, so because I'm on the Discord channel, and what do I do? Sorry.
Yeah, on the Discord channel, go on the main chat at the top, click the settings, and it'll say invite. Unless you want, I wonder. Let me just see if I can do it. Let me just see if I can put a message in.
Invite.
See if you.
There's invites.
Yeah, invite people. Yeah, copy link. Right. Let me just see if I can do it, and then you can. I'll tell you what. I'll put it in, and you pin it. Right.
No problem.
Right. See if you can paste that. Pin it. See if you can pin that. If you click on the 3 dots on the right hand side, there you go. Oh, yeah. Have you pinned that to the top of your chat now?
I pinned that onto the chat, so it should give a message to join the Discord channel for.
Oh no! If you click on the see that comment you put on.
Yeah.
If you go on to there's 3 dots on the right hand side.
I clicked on that. In the invite
menu,
section.
it should.
On the invite.
No, sorry. You know the message you put in the chat now in your channel.
Yeah, yeah.
Go on that, and there's 3 dots to the right hand side of it.
I clicked on the 3 dots with the invite. So,
no, not the invite.
Oh, my apologies.
In the message you've just put in the chat now in your live stream.
Right.
Go in the chat in your live stream, and there should be 3 dots to the right.
Right.
And then that should give you a menu to pin it to your.
Got that message. Got that message pinned.
Happy days. So, AST Ruben, the CCR Discord is pinned to the top of Danny's chat. So, if you want to join the Discord, you'll see myself and Danny's channels in there. My BTC section. Click once you've joined. If you want to click tentative on the race entry form, that'll put you as a reserve. I'd love to have you reserve, mate. So yeah, thanks for doing that, Danny.
No problem. So in the meantime, I'm just going to put the message out. It's 5 minutes gone by. Quali started soon. Good luck, and of course, please leave space as well.
I might quali in this. I've finished 7th, so I'll see what I can do.
Momentum's with you, so you may as well. So everybody's in. So let's get this quali underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, see now you can pin any messages to the top now. So if you wanted to put a poll in your chat, that's how you do it, Danny.
Just the admin stuff to do. You get into the groove of things. Yeah.
Who would have thought the Codger would be teaching a young whippersnapper about technology?
Yeah. Worse, where you have plenty of youngsters that are just so into technologies, and obviously I'm just trying to do as much as I could of it, even though I just keep it with things to as simple as possible. But it never gets easier. But we still learn as we go along.
We help each other, Danny. We support each other. That's the main thing.
Yes, rightly so. Just letting these people by.
So I'm going to let these people by now.
As I am doing. Give myself another 5 seconds and then I'll be good to go. Get the tyres and brakes warmed up. As I'm exiting the pits now.
Oh, got Hamza warming the tyres a bit too much, I think. I tell you what, he's sort of drifting, he's power sliding it through the corners.
Don't want to be doing too much of that. a lovely 360, 720 maybe, and 180.
That'll warm your tyres, Danny.
Yes, yes, and a bit of grass as well, so that won't help him as much.
Oh, I've just warmed my tyres and then got a load of grass on them. I've done some grass. I think I've mixed the games up, Danny. Farming sim and GT. I saw a patch of grass and went to cut it.
Yeah, somebody's been farming there.
Right. Let's see what the Codger's got in him. Probably not a lot.
Captain Colossus! Long time no see! I'm not even joking, he's just joined the chat, and this is... you just cannot script, can you? You just cannot script. Can I just take a moment to say, welcome along, Captain, the boss of CCR. It's now so nice to see you, my friend, and I hope you're well, and I hope you're all is well from your end, whatever you're up to.
Good to see the captain in the chat.
So,
he's only come in to he's come in to see the Codger make a hash of this. That's what he's done.
Well, it's more than that, you know, because it feels like forever, like a bit since when he did an open lobby, like back in the when he was doing the open lobbies in the GR3s every Wednesday, and then obviously. Prior to come first at the end of the day, and I hope all is well from your end, my friend, and we all missed you, and for anyone out there, you know, who don't know Captain, and go and have a look back to his YouTube channel, like with some of the so many streams he's done in the past for some open lobby racing, the feature racing, and some fun lobbies, etc. So, you know, just. Like every now and then when I have a moment and I just like look back at the stream and say like, wow, that was a fun lobby. That was a good day.
Memories.
Some good memories indeed. Good memories indeed. So, but yeah, it's been a while since we last spoke at Cap, and from there on I've been you know, just invested in me, looking after myself before I look after others, and. So other than that, I still do some league racing, and obviously I got some championships to race for, you know, just basically win it. Do you know what I mean? And so that's the mentality I have. Also, you know, just go for it to where you can. And then so as for tomorrow, like for example, I have to get my mindset a bit, you know, just to whoever shows up, I'll just try and get the maximum out of myself in the car that I've been. Practicing, although I may have some laps of practice in the car, so we shall see how the day pans out. So, but thank you very much for passing by, Captain, and you know it's been a while, hasn't it? As far as I'm aware, but
he's only tuned in to see the Codger making a hash out of this.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Good to see him in. He gave us so much over the years, Danny. And let's face it, we wouldn't be here without him, would we? We wouldn't have come together as a community. And he dragged me. He'll probably laugh at this now. He dragged me kicking it into the streaming side of things, but I seem to be enjoying it. So I'm not so quick on the racing side. I'm being hurried up. I'm being
Sorry, I had to
interrupt
because somebody just went airplane like straight into the flipping concrete wall from the hill. Are you all right, mate?
Oh, I was hoping to get a bump draft off Sonny, but he's not having any of it.
Yeah, that's so. But yeah, where were we? Oh yes, Captain had to drag you into doing some streaming whilst in his absence in some occasions, and even I had to do some streaming like when I was getting myself up into rubbing in with the streaming side of things. So, but yeah, a pair of us came a long way, like as far as I'm aware. And then yeah, so. Yeah, that's good to hear, buddy. That's good to hear. I thought it was you, like, who just, like, literally just went to airball, like, after jumping over the crest on the grass and then smashing yourself into the wall, like, after the right-hander. But so
Captain saying he's missed you guys. Thanks Thank you, boys. Great to see you still full sending it. I wouldn't quite put Codger full sending it, but maybe he was on about your move, Danny.
Yeah, just like a full-on Danny season, like where I just like to channel my aggression. I just go, come on, Danny, no stupid mistakes. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track.
Well, it looks like I was the only one in the McGann, and I finished 13th, which is that's not bad for me.
So we've got Matty Cake on pole position. We're 137.8. So let's have a look at the results.
That's just wrong. That's ridiculous.
So we've got Matty in pole position, the only driver to get a 137.8, and we've got GT Intro in second, Gabriel in third, we've got Gareth in fourth, Delta Bell in fifth, Old Drift in sixth, myself in seventh, the Italian in eighth, El Bandito in ninth, Aussie Rooster in 10th, Sonny Lau in 11th, and Puon in 12th, James H in 13th, Louis DeFrost in 14th, and Chuck in 15th, and Ado, the only one to not retire, to not set a lap time, I should say. So let's get the race underway.
Me and Hado, come on, we've had some good battles with Hado.
Yeah, so
I'll stay out of everybody's way.
have a good race, good luck, and let's have a clean race. So we're just about to get this race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Let's get down to business and have fun.
Right, I'm going to mute Danny, because it could be a bit frantic, this one.
Good luck, Jimmy.
Alright, and you, mate.
Thank you. Thanks very much, Captain. Good start with 4-star check is on. Handbrake or foot brake, whichever you prefer. Good luck, everyone. Old Drift in the Alpha got up to a cracking start in the Alpha. Oh, a bit of argy-bargy going up between the Italian, I think it was, and the Delta Bell in the Chrome livery. But I kept my nose clean best I could. Oh. Wow. Had to brake so I don't get done by a track limit violation penalty. Oh, I still do. What's that? I had to slow down a touch and then I still get a track limit violation penalty. It don't make sense for some people. Never mind. Oh, I got lucky somehow to avoid the, the sideways halo. Just about to send it on the Spaniard if I have to. And I'm about to serve the 1 second penalty for track limits, and even though I'm not the only one, Jimmy's got a half-second penalty also. Apologies for that. So for the next lap, he'll be able to serve the half-second penalty for track limits, Jimmy. So we've got Matt Cake in the lead, Gabriel in second, GT Intro in third. But I'm quickly catching up on a lot of them. Hado's going to penalise with a track limit violation penalty. As we got to Hado and James H battling out for P11. Hado on the inside gets the move done, and I'm right on the left hand side of Mr. Jimmy. So somebody's getting called out for unsportsmanlike behaviour. I'll get the replay of which I do anyway. So Jimmy's still there, sending it around out there outside. And he and Hayden are about to serve the half-second penalty for track limits. I thought we were going to send it for a set. So that's both Jimmy and Hayden serving the half-second penalty for track limits. And I'm coming in thick and faster up towards Hayden. Got the move done. So I've got Matty Cake still leading the race. Gabriel in second. GT Intro in third. Parky in the middle. Hayden sending it on the inside, maybe a switcheroo if needs be, but no. Live to fight for another day. Got the driver onto the uphill section. As I get the move done on Hayden, but he'll slingshot behind me as he tucks in behind me for the slip. Oh, fast as. Hayden's about to make a move on me also, and I've got the slipstream over the Aussie Rooster as well as El Bandito. Can I go for the dive down the inside? Oh yes I can. Hayden was wise to it, but he switches back on me also. How long is this battle going to go on? So you have myself and Hayden fighting for 10th, and then we're not far off for El Bandito and the Aussie Rooster in the battle for P8. Slice through the pair of them. Aussie going wide, and I'm able to switcheroo on him up into 9th place as we're about to enter the last lap of the race.
I'm back with you, Danny. I tell you what, we've had some crack. I don't care where I finish, but the respect I've seen in this race has been absolutely top draw. Chucko, loads of them. Yeah, it's been brilliant, Danny.
Good to hear. And then obviously I had to note on somebody which obviously one of the names have been called out for what looks to be suspecting some dirty driving, but I don't know to the exact extent, but the replays are going to get saved anyway, so but yeah, so I'm not far off 7th place of the Italian with El Bandito behind him, and there's me behind the pair of them. And so we're in the second sector.
Yeah, the McGann's lacking a bit of top speed, but I had a good race. I've had a couple of penalties, but yeah, there's been a load of respect shown, mate. So just remember that name, Chucko. So I presume he's got his friend with him, who's in second place, is it?
Yeah, that's the Spaniard, isn't it, Gabriel?
Yeah. As Craig would say, they're only over there. Yeah, but I'm bringing it home in a lonely 14th.
Yeah, that's so Matty Cake takes the race win.
Well done, Matty.
And I'm about to pass at El Baldito, but it was too late. But just thought it was going to be like a remastered version of Pierre Gasly holding off to Lewis Hamilton in the battle for second in Brazil 2019.
Oh, I enjoyed that, Danny.
GG's. GG's, everyone.
It wasn't the fastest car, but it was. I had fun. And that, ladies and gentlemen,
is all that matters.
What this game is about. If you have, I've always said all along, I mean, with my job, I'm an HGV driver by trade, and I don't have enough time to practice like the young whippersnapper Danny C here, who puts hours in the game, and you get out what you put in, and Danny's always been quick. But my philosophy is, if I go in and I'm in 10th, 11th, but if I've had a race and it's been a close battle between 9th, 8th, 10th, whatever, that's enough for me. That's all I want. I just want a nice, decent race. Not really. You've got to look at the bigger picture. But
yeah,
that was a good race. I enjoyed that, Danny.
Absolutely. So we've got Matty Cake taking the race win, along with Gabriel, who's finished second, GT Intro in third, Sunny Lau in fourth, Gareth in fifth, Aldrift in the sixth, the Italian in seventh, El Bandito in eighth. We've got myself in ninth, Hado in 10th. We've got Aussie Rooster in 11th, Delta Bell in 12th, Chuck in 13th. We've got James H in 14th. We've got Poon and Louis, the only people to retire from the race. So
it looks like the wheel's working well for Matty then.
Yeah, by the sounds of things, and then so
I think the make was CEX, Danny.
Make was CEX.
I think it was. He put it in the Discord earlier.
Yeah.
And he ordered it yesterday. He said he ordered it yesterday.
Now,
around about lunchtime.
We should.
Paid £3 and got it today.
How does Garda reverse, Drag Trail Garda's reverse sound to you then?
This is another, yeah. You see, I don't like Dragon's Seaside, but I used to hate this, and then I tried it, and I raced it. I had it as me. Everyone's got their own test track, haven't they? And I decided to keep going, and I thought, do you know what? It grew on me. I think this is an absolutely brilliant track.
Yes, and so
Computer and Electronics Exchange. Oh, is that where he bought it from? Ah, maybe. Oh, we've got Captain.
Yeah.
Oh, CEX is the retailer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So,
obviously.
GG's boys, I've got to run now, but I'll defo watch this back soon.
No problem, Captain.
Cheers, Captain.
Thanks very much for stopping by. Thanks very much for stopping by, and may you have a great evening, whatever you're up to, and most of all, take care and look after yourself, because it's so nice to see you for the first time since what feels like a long time, and take care of yourself, my friend, and I'll see you next time.
I had a great weekend with Captain down at Brands Hatch. That was one to remember. That was two streamers on the beer, and it was great. We're having we did what we did at Silverstone, Danny, when we had the CCR meetup. We had a little wager on the race. Do you remember that, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Captain did me with 2 laps to go, and then he got a bit over exuberant, and then they took each other out at Druids, and Jimmy come sailing through.
Yeah. So that.
So I got a pint out of that. Absolute legend, says Captain. Oh, he's bigging us up.
Yeah,
We've got a long way to go before that status, Danny, haven't we?
Yeah, that's a few positive comments coming from Rooster and the Italian and Aldrift. Like, appreciated appreciated the racing from our perspective. So thanks very much.
That's good.
And obviously the qualifying is about to start in 5 minutes, as this is the last race of the stream. And so, what car should I be out in just to finish it off?
Ooh, do you know what? Just for nostalgia, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Just for nostalgia, go on. You've got to do it.
Okay.
Come out in touring car season 1.
Oh, mate. I've got the monster livery on it. I've got the monster livery on it as well, just as just.
Oh, you haven't, have you?
Oh, it's just like, just when you thought that, like, well, it's. I mean, I can literally, just get like a spare one and just, just like a spare one.
You
but
can't do it on stream though, can you?
No, it would just like make myself look back. But I'd rather like just like, be a good sport. Just to run something that is.
I'll choose your car. Have you got pretty much all the Group 4s?
Most of them.
Right. Okay. Let's go into Group. Oh no, should be an age. Right, I think a good car around it. Well, I don't know. I think the Sylvia would be a good car around here.
Yeah,
I think yes. Yeah, go into Sylvia. I think the Sylvia would be a good car around here.
Yeah.
Because you certainly went well in it.
In season 1, yeah.
In season 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Carter was here. He was sleeping. Yeah, he was there, and then he's left now. Hado. He's left the stream, so just to get on with whatever he's got to do. So, well, yeah, that's
Hado, captain.
Obviously, he was just doing the talking on track, which is obviously, So I'm out in the Sylvia, which I thought, well, I had a second thought that just showcasing what was the car that I've used for season 1 for the Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship, and that, of course, I was the inaugural champion at the time. So I had so many memories with this car.
You had a cracking race here, and it was in the wet, and you bold strategy, and you stayed out on the inters, and you got a really good result here.
Yeah, so. This was in the your lobby from what I can remember. Yeah. So
that's right, because it was I can't remember what round it was now. But it's a good track. I think this will provide some really good racing here. There's quite a few long straights as well. Quite a good few overtaking opportunities here as well. I'll spectate and commentate this last one for you, Danny.
No problem.
I've enjoyed myself tonight, mate. Thank you very much for having me on.
No problem, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and
good stuff.
And so obviously bit of a hiccup like in the middle of the stint with with the glitch that we had to overcome, but we got that. We'll overcome that in no time.
That's to be expected. We're at the mercy of the game at the end of the day. So let's just see if we've got any new liveries out on track. Let's just see what. I'd be interested to see what Matty's chosen for this. He's out in the suit. He's out in the WRX. Is Matty? So we got Gabrielle out also in the WRX. Hamza's in the... What's that? Is that the Aston? Hado's out in the Mustang. The Mustang is a good shout, Danny.
Yeah, it's
a cracking car, that. You wouldn't think it's so quick with it being so heavy.
Yeah,
NSX. We've got a good mix.
We have indeed, yeah, definitely.
And there we have Mr. Danny C in his trademark Unleash the Beast.
Riding in cockpit view, of course.
Yes, of course, Danny.
Just cannot get over these goosebumps of how original the dashboard is, and
it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like obviously like a late 90s, early 2000s nostalgic legend. You know what I mean? So it's just
look at your carbon fibre door panels.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Definitely.
I've just spotted your can of Monster in the centre in your drinks holder.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say it.
Don't spill it. You'll spill it if you do that, Danny.
Yeah. So, but obviously, this is the well. Actually, it's got some water in it, but this Monster drinks bottle. So, no pure Monster like in it. Do you know what I mean? So, just to keep myself hydrated throughout this throughout this stint.
Do you remember this? Do you remember this section in the wet, Danny? This was a handful in the wet, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, when we had some people swimming and sinking, and yeah, this is like brings me like so many memories like racing in this motor race. And we've got Alex Diz in the room. Welcome along, my friend.
We've got Dizzy in the room.
Nice to see you, buddy. I hope you're well, and I hope all is well for you and your end too.
If you're confused, Dizzy, I'm a guest on Danny's stream. He's for some strange reason he wants the Codger commentating.
Yeah, it's although the Codger did some racing as well, and obviously to do some commentating like from his perspective and me racing, and I had a bit of a
that's very generous to call it racing, Danny.
Yeah.
I was more like a Sunday drive.
Okay.
I do like the sound of this car though, don't you?
I love it. So we've got somebody joining in as well.
You've had pretty much. I tell you what, you've had a full lobby pretty much all night. This has been superb.
Yeah, thanks very much, for as always for the continued support, and for those sticking around and having fun. Anyone that's anyone liking the content, hit the like button and subscribe, and if you are new. So we'll go to Andrew in the chat. Welcome along, Andrew. Good to see you, and very much appreciated. And I hope all is well from your end. Somebody's getting
the chat's been busy as well on YouTube, as well, hasn't it?
As well as like the chat on the game as well. So we've got Mr. Fred Flintstone fan, of course, in the lobby. Verstuin from Italy. Yabba dabba doo.
Oh, Ostler. Wait a minute. Is that one of the racers? Because if that name rings a bell.
It was in my lobby. So, you were Aussie Rooster in the race.
Yes, I think so.
Fair
Aussie
dues,
Rooster,
buddy.
maybe.
Fair dues. That thanks for introducing yourself, my friend, and I hope you had a good one, and I hope all is well from your end too. So 8 minutes.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Pronounce the name in P11, Danny, because all streamers have got to do this. It's your initiation, Danny.
Yeah, there's this one. Don't take it too offensive, because obviously it's more sensible, likeable to mention the nationality, but yeah. So I'm gonna put the message out. Quali started soon, as 5 minutes has gone by. Good luck, and of course, please leave space.
Yes, he's Aussie Rooster in a race. Yeah.
So we're just waiting for Poon to ready up. If it's taking too long, then I'll just tell him to ready up politely. Let's see if he gets the message. Give it a minute, and if it's taking too long, then obviously I'm just gonna have to start it, because I really want to get the last session underway.
Yeah, Chucko is I just want to give a quick shout out to Chucko there. He was obviously quicker than me. I mean, there's not many people that aren't, but he could have gone for the overtake on many occasions. And he was very patient, and then went past me nice and clean, loads of respect. So yeah, be nice to see this guy in the lobbies again, Danny. Chucko from Spain, it looks like.
Yeah.
We've got three now, so we got Lewis, and we've got 3 Spanish guys, and so you're doing well then. Look at the mix of nationalities we've had tonight. It's been really good, hasn't it?
It's been good indeed, and And obviously we're gonna have to get the qualifying underway because obviously it's been a minute to give this person been long. So qualifying is about to
in the lobby who's not joined.
Not even obviously that not even chose the cast. So that's why I just want to get this going. But I don't want to be kicking.
It's Poon who's been in the lobby all night.
He's been in the lobby. He's been racing, but then obviously
I'll just put a message out for you, mate. Hang on.
Yeah, I did put the message out to give him a minute, and obviously we just want to get the qualifying underway. But if needs be, then somebody
have I sorted it?
Somebody's kicked somebody. Oh,
no,
somebody
left the room.
Somebody's left the room.
Okay.
Okay.
Just have to start it. Just
get it going.
Hang on a sec, Danny. Wait a minute.
Yeah, ideally we want to be getting...
It's only fair because they've been in the lobby all night. Can't say fairer than that. So yeah, just get it going then.
Yep. Good luck, everyone. So we've got Alias Danny, watch James drives trucks all day, can't drive cars, LOL.
Danny, watch James. You know who that is, don't you?
Or whether if it's who I thought it is, then obviously I have that just came out of nowhere. And I'm like, I'll not say anything. I'll just mind my own business.
No.
And
do you know who that is?
Probably somebody you know. No.
Do you remember a certain person called Ali 2015?
Ali 2015.
GT Sport Days.
GT Sport Days.
Team Jess.
Team Jess. This is like because
this is Ali.
This is like literally, just bringing back to the GT Sport days when I was religiously racing in the SF19s as at Dragon Trail, of course, and very much everywhere really, and GT Sport. And then it's just like, this is giving me a trip down to memory lane, and so welcome along, Ali, and nice to meet you from my end, and I hope you're well. And I hope all is well from your end too. So, this is just if it's who I thought it is, then obviously it's nice to see you as well. But
it is, yeah. It is. I know for a fact it's Ali. Yeah, he's a good lad. Yeah, we've had many a night on the farm, Ali, Danny. So,
yeah.
So let's just get this qualifying underway. Let's change this view now, and we'll have a look at get the information on the screen. Yeah, it's nice to see Ali in the chat. He's doesn't often come in the chat, but his humour. Yeah, he's a good lad.
Yeah, so that of course it's nice to see some people passing by and say hello.
It's been a while since you've had any contact with Ali, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like. Going back to the other day when I've bumped into somebody from who I used to race with in the GT Sport days and being reunited, from what was over a year ago when I last saw the one person, which was over a year ago, until I met that one person for first time in ages. It's just crazy, isn't it?
You weigh it up. It all started. I mean, you were probably playing this game long before COVID, but CCR was sort of born out of when COVID kicked off back in 2020, and the community built from there. Ali was part of the community. We had some cracking races. Ali actually got it. I'll tell you a funny story, Danny, about Ali. Ali will laugh his head off now. I said to Ali one night, let's play some racing. And he said to me, I can't. I've got a field of spuds, a field of potatoes to harvest. Now, Ali's from Northern Ireland. Now, the Irish are famous for the potatoes. And I genuinely thought he was... I said, what are you doing harvesting potatoes at this time of night? And he went, what are you on about? I'm on a game. And lo and behold, that was the moment that Codger was introduced to Farming Simulator, and I've never looked back. and we've had some fantastic nights, all-nighters. He's in the chat, Ali the lad. But no, that's a funny story. So, but Ali races. He's still on the GT7. He races full power now, Danny.
I'm gonna say that. Well, things have changed like from a flash and obviously and then we've got another comment coming from Ali himself, like saying that James always was. Is it the Alpecin caffeine shampoo? May I ask? Because that's the shampoo that I use as well. The Alpecin caffeine shampoo.
You've had the pleasure of meeting the Codger. You'll know that I haven't got much hair to wash.
Yeah, obviously. Even if you use the Alpecin caffeine shampoo, maybe that should help maintain the strength of your hair.
I think it's gone past that, mate. I think it's gone past that. But meanwhile, in quali, with 4 minutes of the quali gone, we've got Gabriel from Spain with a 138.2. Currently 7/10 off Verse Divine from Italy. I'll say the name for you, Danny, seeing as though you bottled it. You've got to get these funny, you get these hard to pronounce. It's all part of the streaming.
Yes.
So Hamza has found himself up in 3rd place. At the moment, Danny, would you believe the top 3 are separated by 8/10?
Yes, that's hits different.
Well, yeah, 8/10. So Delta Bell is not. They seem to like this mirrored livery, but we've had Delta Bell who's been quick all evening, as we see. I just want to pick up on that. This is, who was it in the chat? Aussie Rooster. It was Andrew in the chat. Perfect example of what we like to see at It's Danny C, his YouTube channel, and not just that, my channel as well. If you've, like I mentioned it earlier in the stream, if you've had a mistake and you're binning the lap, then pull over to off the racing line, let people through. I've just seen Aussie Rooster do that perfectly, and it's great to see, isn't it?
Indeed.
Yeah. So so that now. So you 4th place, Danny. That's a good. We've got some quick drivers in tonight, haven't we?
We have, yeah. That obviously great company as well, and obviously to drive the nuts out of the old school racing car. Then obviously I'll take that.
I tell you what, that Silvio was that was a good shout for season 1, wasn't it? It was.
Yeah.
That seemed to go really well. How do you drive? Do you rev, like you say there? Do you rev the nuts out of it, or do you don't short shift it? Do you?
Just drive the nuts out of it.
Just drive the nuts out of it. Different to any car, though, do you, Danny?
I just just literally put the car planted to the floor, and then obviously just I just have to use my brain when it comes to strategy and so on. So we've got to go on.
To use a John Cleese saying, you give it a damn good thrashing.
Obviously. So we've got Gabriel taking the pole position. We've got Verstu in 2nd, El Bandito in 3rd, myself in 4th. We've got Cryptic in 5th. We've got Delta Bell in 6th. We've got Gareth in 7th. Aussie Rooster in 8th. Haydo in 9th. Louis DeFrost.
Yeah, where's Matty Cake? Is he not?
He's doing the last to first challenge, I would assume. I could be wrong though. So we've got Louis DeFrost in 10th. We've got Chuck in 11th. GT Intro, Matty Cake about rounding out the order. So I'm going to put the message out for one last time at the stream. Have a good race, good luck, and of course, let's have a clean race as well. And more importantly, have fun out there. And be nice. That's all we want, as we're about to begin the last race of the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Let's get down to business and do the talking on track.
Need overtaking practice, says Matty. Yeah, I think you're right, Danny. He's going to work his way through the grid.
So, we're about to begin race 5 of the evening. 5 races that were done successfully, and happy days. Definitely. So, good luck, everyone. Great start with all stunts.
T1 here. This is it's a double right-hander hairpin. So yeah, I can just be patient. It's not one on the first lap, first corner. Let's get some information on the screen. Gabriel gets an absolute rocket of a start.
So did I, with having to put foot down and get a bit of wheel spin.
Oh, Z first of mine going on the grass there. Is that going to dirty tyres? That's Danny making a move. Danny's out. Let's just go aboard with Danny. So it's Sylvia versus Aston. So, what do you think of this track, Danny? I know you like it, don't you?
Yeah, I don't mind it. Obviously, in all fairness, I like the real life tracks of it, along with Spa, Monza, and but I don't mind some of the fantasy tracks, which obviously add a different variety. As majority of them, like this one, that there's not hardly any runoff area, and then so one mistake about when you get into the grass, and then you end up in the barrier, which is the last place.
It would be good as a real life track, though, wouldn't it? I reckon.
Yeah.
But you look at, if you look at Monaco, there's zero runoff. So it's not as, at least you've got grass, but this is a tricky complex that Danny's coming through here. It's just a right, then a left, and then you've got to get it turned in for the right.
Yeah, that Haydo's left the room, and if that's you done, Haydo, thanks very much for taking part, and very much appreciated. May you have a good one, whatever you're up to, and I'll catch you next time. And so we've got Gabriel in the lead, Verstewijn in second, El Bandito in third, myself in fourth, Cryptic in fifth. We've got Gareth in sixth, Matty Cake in seventh.
Slides it through into T1.
Yeah, just about getting it together, and then so we've got a battle between 6th and 7th for like going off between Gareth and Matty Cake. And
remember, Danny, sideways isn't going forwards.
No, not for some, unless they like
Matty found himself up in 7th place here. I don't know where that's.
Oh, just to interrupt there, we've got Verstewijn has gone straight into the wall hard. Has he gone too wide? So he's dropping up a lot of places, and it looks like he's had to retire with it.
Stay with it, Verstewijn.
All to play for. All to play for.
Yeah. There's 3 laps to go, including this one, plus this one. But that's the thing. It's not giving up. Don't quit. It's at the end of the day. It happens in racing.
Yeah,
so
even if
it's hotting up in the midfield here.
Even if you're in a championship race, that you want to score every point possible. So this is all for practice. If there's a certain championship you want to participate in, but we've got Cryptid looking like he's going to send it on the inside, but fall better of it.
Just watching a battle here with Andrew or Aussie Rooster. Lewis gets it a little bit loose there, and they all come
looks like he's dropping places also.
Chicane. Yeah, but that's put Andrew Aussie Rooster up into 6th place now, so he's right at the back of Ruben. So he's just up the road on 1.5 seconds.
No problem, Haydo. Thanks very much for passing by.
So Matty Cake is in 4th place at the moment, so he's really carving his way through the field. So he's just about in the slipstream of you, Danny. So you got Matty Cake in your rear view mirrors.
Copy.
So he's just outside the slipstream, or he might be just in it. You might be just giving him a little bit. I'm not sure. But Danny, you've basically got the same gap to second as Matty has to you, Danny.
I'm catching up about to El Bandito by a couple
Danny
of
goes purple. So at the moment, Matty Cake's got the fastest lap. Can you take the fastest lap off Matty Cake?
Only one way to find out.
But Matty's not giving up. Matty's closing down.
A bit wide there, out of the hairpin. And he's right up the back of my bumper.
He's hitting subscribe, as Craig would say.
Hit my subscribe button. Yellow flags.
Oh, no overtaking, no overtaking. That's worked out in your favour there, Matt.
I think I'm going to need a power drill to remove the sausage curves.
Yes, Danny. Yeah, an angle grinder to remove that one.
Yeah.
Just watch this. Watch these cars coming through here, Danny. You're right in the thick of it there.
Like the ghost passed me, so it don't really matter. So if it would have been in real life, then I would have been penalising myself, punishing myself for really rejoin.
I don't think you'd have been able to continue if you'd joined in real life like that.
Not if I just like rejoin like that and get smashed in the face like that.
So, meanwhile, Gabriel has pulled out a 2.5 second gap to, is it Bandito or Hamza in second place?
Yeah, that's what triggered it to like about Crypto. He had the same spin, which is what
we've got Ali in the chat. Best way, drive it like you stole it, he says.
Yeah, I just do the talking on the track, and then that's when you start to feel the flow. Oh, a bit of contact from Gareth, and has he been spun round? But coming from one of the cars up front in the battle for 6th, 5th.
That's a good gaggle of cars here. You've got yourself. Wow, you've got Cryptic, Delta Bell, Lewis. Wow, this is crazy coming through here now.
Indeed. Not really much room for error for sure.
Nope. We've got a train of cars coming through here. And we've got Cryptic having a look. We've got Intro 66 having a look on Cryptic there. Oh, Danny goes wide.
Yep. It's okay, it's okay.
It's 3 abreast. This is nuts.
Still the same person being idle for... which of course we cannot overtake, like, and if you overtake it all under yellow flags, then
yeah, who is that on the side of the track?
It's the Spaniard who's been
Choco. Hang on, let me put a message out.
Another Spaniard lost it to Louis as well. Spun after the having gone wide on the piece of curb.
I don't know if they'll get that. I'm just going to put enter pits, just to get off the track. Yeah, Legend got spun out of place, so we've had quite a few spinners, but the final lap. Now look at this. This is frantic with you, Danny.
Yeah, it's obviously it turns out midfield's not really too bad at motor racing, so I'm just gonna not even send it. Oh, bit of brake checking there from Verstappen. Stairwine.
Oh.
Get it together.
Oh, there you go. You can make him a place here. He can make 2 places here, Danny. Can he do it on the last lap? They're battling. That's Danny going down the inside. Oh!
He's gone wide. The Lambo's gone wide.
Can he get the place there on the inside
Kept
line?
It on the road somehow.
Grass. Now then, there's a long straight coming up here, but Cryptic's going down the inside of Verstappen. Can Danny do the same thing here? But he's coming back.
Come on.
But can Danny get a double toe here? He's got a long straight here. Look at this now. He's got a double toe. But I'm not sure if Verstappen has still got dirty tyres. I do apologise if I'm getting this name wrong and you're watching the stream. But can Danny do anything here? The last death, he's had his angle grinder out for that sausage curb. He's got rid of it.
Rightly so. And he's the Crypto's fending off. Doing a switcheroo of the cut. Come on. That didn't work, that one, but
you're under attack, everyone. Danny. You're under attack. Wow. That was a...
So we
I
had
don't know where to look.
Yeah, so Gabriel taking the win ahead of Matike, who comes on to finish second for having started P13. We've got El Bandito in third, Aussie Rooster in fourth, Delta Bell in fifth, and
First Divide in sixth. We've got Cryptic in seventh. We've got Danny C bringing it home in eighth. We've got Intro in 666 in ninth, Legend in 10th, Lois from Spain in 11th. Choco unfortunately didn't finish in 12th. Well, I'll tell you what.
No problem, Andrew. No problem at all. And thanks very much.
Nice comments we've had tonight, haven't we? Some really, really. It's been a good stream, I think. I've enjoyed myself, Danny. It's been a while, hasn't it, since I last streamed?
Yes.
Well, sorry. I'm not streaming, but the last time the Codger has ventured onto the airwaves, shall we say? So,
yeah.
I've enjoyed it, mate. I've had a right laugh.
Glad you had it. Glad you enjoyed it, and so be any moment now until we get into the final results of the stream. So GG peeps, that was a successful test. No wheel disconnected.
No wheel disconnect. Yeah. Brilliant.
That's brilliant. Awesome feedback from Matty Cake. So this is all coming in handy for what's to come for the next day. So grab the replays if you want them.
What wheel did you get, Matty? I know the retailer was CEX. So what wheel did you get in the end?
So
I'm not sure he got a Fanatec. See if he puts it in the chat. But yeah, so he
must be something
really
specific.
Struggling. Yeah, Matty was really struggling at one, and it was bad to see really because he's always been a quick guy. So
yeah, he's so we've got Gabriel taking the.
Thanks for hosting.
So we've got Gabriel taking the win, Matty Cake in second, El Bandito in third, Aussie Rooster in fourth, Delta Bell in fifth, Versterwine in sixth, Crypto in seventh, myself in eighth. We've got GT Intro in ninth. We've got Gareth in the 10th, Louis Defrost in 11th, Chuck in 12th, and Hado, the only person to retire from the race.
You stream every Tuesday, don't you, Danny?
Very much so, yeah. I stream every Tuesday. Obviously, every Tuesday.
I've just done it.
Oh, have you done it? Oh,
yeah.
So it's been a job then. So
there you go.
Yeah. So okay. So I'm gonna put the message out. Thanks for joining.
Oh, he's got a GT DD Pro, but it came with the 8Nm boost kit. Ah, so he's got okay. Oh, I'll tell you what a lobby we've had every single race, Danny, tonight. It's brilliant.
Yes, and thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at It's Danny.
There we go.
See you next time, and then take care. And thanks very much
shout out to Cryptic. Make sure Cryptic. Thanks for your kind comments, mate, and hit the subscribe button on Danny's channel. Click the notifications, and you'll see when he goes live on the Tuesdays. Great to see you tonight. Clean racer, yeah. Had some great drivers in tonight. So, yep, we've obviously done something right tonight, Danny.
Yes, rightly so. And I did see something. Lobby at 7:30. Because I see the comments coming from somebody what time I will be streaming. Lobby at 7:30 p.m. from Aussie Rooster. That's very much about all we need to do. And so I'm going to close the lobby. So next time I do some open lobby racing, it is same time as tonight. The stream starting at 7:20 in the UK, and lobby open at 7:30 in the UK as well. So,
did you put the message in the chat? What time you start?
In which part of the chat? The YouTube chat or the?
I'll put it in.
Say that. Obviously, a lot it is going off all at once, and so.
I know. I've just put a message in the YouTube chat.
Thanks very much.
Open at 7:30 on Tuesdays.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so the stream started at 7:20 in the UK, and of course, the lobby opened at 7:30 on the Tuesdays, where I do some open lobby racing. I also stream from my perspective in some of the league racing ventures that I do as well. And yeah, so let's see what do I win for the 3-star roulette ticket. It's either a car or one of the bars, and it's a car.
I've had some mad prizes on the 3-star. Oh, it's the bars.
It's the Chevrolet Corvette C8 road car.
Nice.
So
nice.
I'll take that. Bit of dosh for sure.
Well, just quickly before I jump off, Danny. Thanks again for inviting me onto your stream and putting up with the Codger in your ears.
No problem, my friend.
For 3 hours.
Thanks very much for your company, Jimmy. And it's been a pleasure. And it's just it's something that might, to look back at the stream, like, to see like what we've done and what impact we made to the community, which is what we enjoy doing, like, just provide something like to those who want to have some fun and want to take the mind off of certain things and so on, and it's just like something that what drives us, to be the people that we are today, and then therefore that just to enjoy it while we can, and regardless, and so anything you'd like to add to?
Well, yeah, I mean, you very kindly let me plug away, but yeah, just before I jump off, I'm live tomorrow night at 7:15. That'll be for the next 4 Wednesdays, then there'll be a break, and then for 3 Saturdays. Over at James-H75, that's my YouTube. Check out, if you join the Discord that Danny's pinged in the pin to the top of the chat, you'll see all the info there. I'll be live tomorrow night at 7:15, along with Mr. Danny C, kicking off season 3 of the touring cars, first round at Brands Hatch. So that's all I've got to add, Danny. I've had an absolute blast. It'd be lovely to see the people that we've had in the stream tonight tuning in.
Yes.
But
and
yeah, I've had a blast, mate, and thank you very much for inviting me.
No problem, my friend. And so just a couple of comments on it that are coming through. So Ali says, go on, Danny, go on. And we've got Witchell in the room. Welcome along, Witchell.
Oh, Witchell, nice.
Good to see you, my friend. Thanks very much for stopping by and say hello. Very much appreciated. And
an alien in the house.
One of the quickest aliens that we've seen out there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So but yeah, and as always, and that was the open lobby live stream from my end in the GR4s with a guest on the mic, that is Mr. Jimmy Codger. And if there's any British touring car enthusiasts out there, go and check him out on YouTube, live at 7:15 in the UK, and obviously for the moment, and that of course is tomorrow, and so that we're about to get down to business and do the talking on the track, and that's the motto, in it. So just need to. That of course will be streaming from my perspective as well, and so that you'll get to see like how I got on in Jimmy's British Touring Car Championship as well, kick-starting the season off at Brands Hatch, which is the home of British touring cars, as they say, and then and what a place to start the season off with a home circuit from our end. So, but and
I'm just
once more,
quickly jump off, Danny. I'll leave you. I'm gonna jump off. Well, thanks everyone for showing Danny all the support tonight. It's been an absolute blast. I've had a great time. So
yeah,
I will catch some of you tomorrow night, maybe. But thanks again, Danny. And,
no problem.
I'll leave you to it, mate.
Thanks very much, Jimmy, and may you have a good one, and most of all, look after yourself, and good luck for tomorrow as well.
Thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye. So that was Mr. Jimmy Codger, as my guest for this evening. So and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the open lobby racing, and regardless. So and I hope everyone has had a good time in it as well, and that of course is the main thing, just to get out to the track, have fun, show some respect, regardless, and just be easygoing, and that of course is what it's about. And so obviously 5 races done, and if you like the content, hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And next I'll be live is from my perspective for the British Touring Car Championship in this car. So yeah, that should be excited as to know who's going to come out to top. But and of course, may the best driver win, and manufacturer also. So on that note, I'm going to have to cut short. And from myself, Danny C, may you all have a great evening, and most of all, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one, and bye bye. Cheers.